Dolly Parton helping all those people from the Tennessee fire? How did some shady people swindle money from Dolly? I'll tell you coming up in your turn.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
17 Forte, 36-month lease, $24.95 down, must qualify for military or grad rebate, 10K miles per year, 0 security deposit, plus tax tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved 700 plus credit. For JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Ends 9/30/17.
The Kia 10,000 event comes to West Palm Beach Kia. Brand new Kia Sportages, Optimas, Fortes, everything 100 down or 100 a month. Even if you owe $10,000 more than your trade is worth, West Palm Beach Kia wants it. The 17 Kia Forte is the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, from 100 down or 100 a month. If you make over 400 a week, you're accepted. Now through Saturday. Even if your credit challenged, living paycheck to paycheck, all you need is 100 down or 100 a month. And we want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. New Kia's 100 down or 100 a month. Now through Saturday only. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
The three-time Grammy Award-winning Zac Brown Band live. The Welcome Home 2017 Tour. Friday and Saturday, September 22nd and 23rd. Carl Sky Amphitheater. Zac Brown Band. With special guest, Daryl Scott. Get access to preferred seating with your City card. Buy tickets at LiveNation.com. Every online ticket order includes a copy of the brand new Zac Brown Band album, Welcome Home, available now.
If you've got a move coming up, you got to use the team from Creek Moving and Storage. These guys are amazing. They're so quick. Your move will be done before you know it. It is really fast. When you watch them work, you're like, whoa, wait, they're done? Yeah, they're done that quickly. It is amazing. They moved me. They moved Jaybird. They moved so many of our friends and family, and everybody says the same thing. They absolutely loved their move. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all their moving and storage needs, whether it's across town, across the country, wherever. The Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured, and there's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers or try to rely on friends. Call the Good Greek Spiro by dialing ** Greek on your mobile phone or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Big news! Aldi is now hiring over 500 employees across Florida. Aldi is expanding operations, and we're excited to continue our growth in Florida. Stop by our one-day event on Thursday, September 21st from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. at your local Aldi. Store associates earn between $11.50 and $12.50 per hour. Shift managers earn between $16 and $17 per manager hour worked, and manager trainees start at $24 per hour. To find a location near you, go to careers.aldi.us/store. Aldi is an equal opportunity employer.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So whether you're staying close or moving far, dial ** move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
The following is an important message for Geico policyholders. Hurricane Irma recently brought high winds, rain, and flooding. As Florida begins to recover from this catastrophe, be assured Geico is here to help. If your vehicle has been damaged, Geico's catastrophe team is in your area. Geico has over 75 years of experience helping during catastrophes like this and is dedicated to helping Florida recover. Geico urges policyholders whose cars have been damaged in the recent hurricane to report their claims as soon as they're able. Claim specialists are available 24 hours a day, every day. If you have access to the internet at home or on a mobile device, you can report your claim at geico.com, or you can call 1-800-841-3000 anytime, day or night. Geico is thinking of you and stands ready to help restore your peace of mind. So remember, to report a claim, you can go to geico.com or call 1-800-841-3000 anytime, day or night. Again, that number is 1-800-841-3000.
Hi, you've reached the High Fashion Hotline.
Hi, spiced apple cider is back, and so are the fall trends. My family needs new clothes to spice up our fall wardrobe.
Spice up their style with new jeans from Old Navy.
Old Navy?
Yep, right now, all jeans from Distress to Stretch are on sale from $15 for adults, $10 for kids. Plus, get up to 50% off store-wide.
All jeans on sale and up to 50% off store-wide?
That's right. All your family's favorite jeans are on sale now at Old Navy and OldNavy.com.
We can fall for that.
High Fashion, Old Navy. Valid 9/14 and 9/20. Excludes in-store clearance.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you are looking for a new car right now, I tell you what, I don't know if you can tell I'm getting my notes together. Lou Bacco Pompano Beach Chevrolet does have great deals right now, or maybe your car had some damage from the hurricane. They got a great service department. They are waiting for you over there at Lou Bacco Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Now, they are located 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach in Broward. And they've got a ton of great deals on Silverados, Volts, Equinoxes. But if you're not in that mind frame and you have gotten some damage to your car, take it to their service department. They really are good. I took my truck there. They nailed it with all that. Like I said, they have Equinoxes and they have a lot of Silverados still on the lot. They also have used cars too. When you go there, talk to Howard. He's the general manager. Sit down with him. Let him know your finances. He really does want to put money back into your pocket. 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. Lou Bacco, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale is happening now, meaning your favorite mattresses are on sale. We're talking top-name brands are on sale, plus get an additional 10% off. Get a Beautyrest Firm Queen mattress, now just $454.99, plus get an additional 10% off. There's something for everybody at Mattress Firm, with over 15 queen mattresses under $699.99. How about Hampton Roads Pillow Top Queen mattresses starting at just $299.99? And did you know 2 out of 3 people actually choose the Dream Bed Lux over other leading memory foam mattresses, and it costs $1,000 less and has cooling technology. You can take this baby home for just $37 a month for 72 months, plus take that additional 10% off. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit, costs, and terms subject to credit approval. The big semi-annual sale is happening now at Mattress Firm. Your favorite mattresses are all on sale. Mattress Firm. Save money. Sleep happy.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today.
Denied Social Security? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second. Wow, it sounds like the scammers got one over on Dolly Parton and her beautiful charity she set up to help the victims of the Tennessee wildfires. She had a great plan, but how did these scammers get a bunch of cash out of the well-funded charity? I mean, they certainly had a lot of donations pour in. We'll tell you what the scammers did in just a second. Before we get into that, Serena left the hospital with her daughter and her fiance yesterday. Ooh, big news.
So we're leaving the hospital after 7 days? 6 days? It's been a long time, but we had a lot of complications, but look who we got. We got a baby girl.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I guarantee you she could walk out of the hospital and still win tennis. Guarantee it, man.
She could have got off the operating table from giving birth and probably played a match of tennis.
Critics are saying, oh, I don't know if she's going to be the same coming back. Her age, having a kid, whatever. She's going to come back and dominate again.
The video that she posted on her Instagram yesterday was really cool. She did an Instagram story, and it was a story of the entire pregnancy. And so she was walking off the court after winning a major, and she's holding the trophy, and the subtitle is, "They don't even know I'm 14 weeks pregnant." And so she was out there winning majors while she was pregnant. You got to see the pregnancy and everything else, and got to see a little bit of her fiance.
And that's like the hardest part of your pregnancy, is like in the beginning, because it really does physically drain you.
Sure.
It's a lot of work for your body to start creating this little life, and it takes a lot of energy. So just that she was out there just killing it on the tennis court while she was growing that baby in the first trimester, she's amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was it's a really cool story, too. You get to see him a little bit. You even get to see where she had kind of her baby shower at Nick's Diner. They're on Okeechobee in West Palm, so they did a quick little shot of that.
That's cool how they did that.
Yeah, you go check it out. We put it up on our Twitter at KVJ Show. Got a link to it right there. And the thing that's kind of interesting is the name of the baby. It's a girl, and her name is Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr. She's named after her dad, and so she's a junior. She has his name, so it's kind of interesting. It's a girl with dad's name.
It's cute, but I mean, the first name is Alexis?
Yeah.
So the dad's name is kind of a girl's name, at least here in this country.
It's one that could go...
Yeah, it goes either way. In other countries, it's a boy's name, but
Yeah.
here it's more predominantly female.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's kind of a little twist you don't see all the time.
I like it. Larry King's heart attack may have saved his life. They're talking about how he went in for this follow-up exam following his heart attack, and that's when doctors noticed a tumor. Oh, my gosh.
So I get my checkup every year, and part of the checkup is a chest x-ray. And then the doctor says, I see a little spot here. Let's do a CAT scan. And he says, well, you have a small cancer. It could be malignant, could be benign, and we ought to take it out. They took it out. It was malignant, but they were going to take it out whether it was malignant or benign. They tested, and they said, you're fine. It was stage 1. There was no clue. I had no clue at all. If I had not had the chest x-ray, it would have progressed.
Wow. So the heart attack actually saved his life.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about that.
There's been a bunch of people have gone to the doctor, and they found out really early. Ben Stiller was another one.
Stage 1. I mean, they can clean that right out of there, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
That's what my mom had, that stage 1 breast cancer. When they catch stuff that's stage 1, I mean, you're a golden baby.
I think at a certain point when I get to be Larry King's age, I'm going to go to the doctor every day.
Doesn't that kind of lend itself to every year you should go and have a chest x-ray and a body x-ray and just check everything out?
At his age, I'm going to go every 8 hours. I know, it's just here, check me again.
Are you going to sound like Larry?
Something, yep, I will.
You can just morph into Larry.
Something might have developed.
And finally here, 5 people have been charged in a scheme to defraud that fund that Dolly Parton set up. Now, it was to help Tennessee wildfire victims, but these people figured out how to get a hold of some addresses of rental cabins that had been burned, and they drew up fake leases and forged fake signatures, and they requested all kinds of money because Dolly's whole charity was like, look, we're going to give these families that lost their home $1,000 a month for 5 months, and then in the 6th month they give them $5,000. These people took roughly $12,000 from the fund before Dolly's people caught them. So
different kind of scumbag, huh?
I can't imagine. I mean, going through that, you're going to get busted, which of course they did. How do you think you're going to get away with that?
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
All righty. Well, coming up here in just a couple minutes. Oh, we've been thinking. We got some things on our mind, and we will share it with you coming up next.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me down, you burn me up, believer. your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up and it rained down. It rained down like. You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me up, believer, believer. Pain, let the borders fly, let them rain. My love, my life, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. Last days last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me up, believer, believer. Pain, let the borders fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
I got a lot of things on my mind, Kev.
Okay.
I did want to talk about It, the movie.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to see if anyone's seen it and what the review is. But with that said, how do we go from it being so popular and everyone's talking about it and there's trailers everywhere and there's clown mania back? It was less than a year ago where it was banning clowns. Don't talk about clowns. Don't dress like a clown. No one even posts anything about clowns. It just changes so quickly. So are we cool with the clowns again? Can you dress? It changes so quick.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem was the people that were out trying to scare, and especially like that were harassing kids. Like there were people in, crazy, scary clown costumes that were coming up to like kids and trying to scare them. And it's like, all right, that's where it was like,
but that's just
not cool.
That all of a sudden just
people were trying to be harassing.
That just stopped out of the blue. It just seemed like it was going.
Got old.
And then it got it. But that doesn't make any sense to me. And it kind of like the bird flu, and then it just went away.
That's what we do. We get hot on something because it's called viral, baby. It goes hot and then it goes cold. That's just kind of what happens.
What was that other pregnancy thing where if people were Zika, man, that was running the headlines forever, and then Zika kind of fell out.
Yeah, we get tired of it.
So was it never that big of a deal, or was that just the hot buzz in the news?
It's a big deal. It's kind of the way things go now because of social media. Everybody gets on something and all about it, and then it just goes away as we get tired of it.
But it just goes away. I guess my question is...
Well, you find something new to panic about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, was bird flu ever really a serious thing, or did the media make you think, oh my gosh, bird flu's taking you out? Because Oprah...
It was serious if you had bird flu.
Yeah.
And for those 8 people, yes, it was very serious. So the rest of us, not so much.
If you got Zika... Yeah, it was serious.
Yeah.
But they made it sound like, oh my gosh, if you blink, you're going to get Zika.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me.
The latest thing that we're doing, I know we've been all wrapped around hurricane thoughts, but the latest thing that's kind of going on is the prank is people were taking red helium balloons and they're tying them to like sewer grates.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's starting to freak some people out because that ties into the movie. Like the killer clown is down in the sewers. And so, people say, oh, after they see the movie, they're freaking out. And so the cops are like, because people will call me going, there's a demon clown in the sewer. And the cops are like, they have to go out and investigate it. And
it's not a clown. It's just a red balloon and somebody who's joking.
Yeah. And if somebody calls 911 and they truly believe it's a demon clown, I don't think they can get in trouble, right? Because they really think the demon clown's out to do them harm.
If you really think it's a demon clown, you honestly need to check yourself. Because really, you're just helping the promotion for the movie.
Which is doing great, by the way.
Yeah, I would say probably, since Hurricane Irma, we were spared of all that nonsense. But
Yeah,
it's
we
going
got
on.
big, real problems
Yeah.
to worry about.
It is going on other places, just so you know. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
What's the shower situation at your house? I know you've ebbed and flowed with the queen showering and
Yeah.
then not showering and then showering.
Yeah, she's last 2 days she's taking showers.
Wow.
She actually went out. She's been trying to clean up where she works, and so she's come home dirty from all that. And so yeah, she's actually showered the last 2 days. So it's been a blessing. I really just wish she would get into landscaping because I think if she did, then she would shower every single day.
I kind of think we need some bubbly. Let's pop the champagne. That's 2 days in a row.
I agree.
awesome.
If you got it, pop it, baby. I'm here.
It's huge.
Well, this company that heard us talking about your wife and the ebbs and flows of showering,
Yeah.
they sent me this stuff, and I'm going to give it to you just in case she falls back into her old habits.
Okay.
It's called Pure Cosa. And what it is, it's an organic body cleansing spray. You spray this on yourself, and it's supposed to take the place of a shower. It instantly cleanses you. It makes you not stinky or bacteria-y or gross. There's 2 flavors here. One is desert and one is rain.
Does it get paint off of your body?
I don't know. You want to try it?
Give me some on my hand.
Yeah, there's a lot of people because there's kind of been this thing that's gone on that's almost supported what she said, and they talk about how we came up with this concept about how you have to shower every day, and I'm one of those people. Yesterday I took 2, and they're saying that's not the right way because you're removing good bacteria from your skin. You're drying yourself out, and so we've got it wrong. And so they're saying that we've hyped this stuff up in society. We should be using dry shampoos. We should be using fragrances that, unless you have physical dirt on you, you shouldn't be bathing.
I know, and I hear that.
Yeah, I know.
But I feel gross. I would much rather
the same way.
I would rather take 2 showers and then put on lotion.
Yeah.
So I have like a supple, soft, moist skin.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the feeling of going even a day without a shower. It feels gross. I feel greasy.
We live in South Florida, so you'll get swamp butt. You'll get thigh sweat.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm all for doing the showers. But yeah, a lot of these products are coming out and they're doing, kind of well for that reason. Is it some people are like on the hot thing now where it's like, oh, I'm not going to shower.
A lot of people are doing this.
Yeah.
They say if you just spray this on any area of your body where it's a little funky,
Yeah.
you can even use it on your privates.
Really?
It'll make you fresh again.
Okay.
I feel newborn over here.
You like it?
It's good. I mean, I don't. It's your friend, right?
No, it's not my friend. It's just a company that heard us talking.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, we got to help Kevin.
Okay.
They don't want you to live in a stinky, funky house.
All right. Well, right here, I've got my iced tea. And I hear the new hot food trend is adding whipped cheese to iced tea. And I'm kind of curious. I think it would be absolutely grotesque. But I'm one of those people where it's like, okay, you know what? I'm open. I try to keep an open mind to everything. And so I'm thinking about maybe trying this out because every single day I have an iced tea, and that's one of my things that I do. And so I think I might actually give it a shot. They say it started in Taiwan, and now a few places over in the States are doing it. Basically what it is, it's a mix of powdered cheese and whipped cream on top of your iced tea.
If it's more of a softer cheese, like a provolone, that would be good. Like cheddar would be disgusting, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, because when I saw the powdered cheese, I was thinking about the stuff that you get like in the Kraft mac and cheese boxes. And so I was like, okay, how could I do this if I genuinely wanted to try it? So it's whipped cream with the powdered cheese, and I thought about putting that on top of it. But I'm like, that might not be right. And I try it, it's grotesque, and then I'm not doing it the right way. So
I feel like it needs to be a white cheese.
I'm with you. It does.
It can't be an orange cheese. It doesn't feel right to use that Kraft fake cheese.
yeah, I don't know if this is way ahead of the curve, and I don't know if anybody over here is doing it. If you are, how do you do it correctly? And is it good at all, or is this just one of those stupid trends? In fact, somebody probably comes up with something disgusting and be like going, I bet people won't put horseradish on ice cream. And then somebody like does it like, oh, it's all the rage, and people start putting horseradish on ice cream and try to be trendy. And like,
I would totally eat that. I love horseradish and I love ice cream.
Together?
I would.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Horseradish is kind of a bully ingredient, and you're gonna get a lot of horse.
A little dab of horseradish ice cream on a raw oyster, that would be delicious.
That sounds great.
On ice cream?
Yeah.
Raw oyster, horseradish, and like vanilla ice cream.
Not vanilla, just horseradish ice cream. So it's creamy, it's ice, it's horseradish, not necessarily sugary.
Oh, Virginia, I don't know.
Ooh, I think that'd be delicious.
I think you're going down a bad path here.
Horseradish ice cream on a raw oyster. Oh, that'd be so good.
Get out.
Whoa. That'd be fierce.
I would so eat that.
You're talking about everything I hate other than ice cream. Oysters are so gnarly. You gotta shuck them.
Oh, I had so many oysters when we were in the Panhandle. I found a place up there called Dusty's Oyster House.
Oh, okay,
it was
yeah.
so nice.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody could whip that up. Because it'd be interesting to try it. Like we had Witt's Frozen Custard was in here the other day. Chris, great guy. They're in Treasure Coast and Stewart.
I love frozen custard.
There's a ton back in the freezer. You got to grab some. It's amazing.
We have so much in there.
Yeah.
Really?
It's amazing, Virginia. You got to go try it.
We hid it from the sales department.
Yeah, we did. It's really good. Yeah, maybe you could try something like that. Whoop it up. I don't know how hard it'd be.
We should ask them if they could do it. Don't add the sugar, just the horseradish and the cream.
Because I think it'd be disgusting.
The consistency of the ice cream. Oh, that'd be so good.
Like, I think the cheese whipped cream and iced tea is going to be disgusting, but I want to try it. I
Yeah.
want to be able to say, yeah, it's disgusting, rather than just say it's disgusting.
I support you.
Okay. All right. Coming up here in just a little bit on the KVJ show, a lot of people were talking about the new iPhone. And I guess it's the iPhone 10, even though it says iPhone X. It's because of the 10th anniversary of the iPhone, I think is what it's all about.
Oh, so it's not X, it's 10.
Yeah, I guess.
But it's a Roman numeral.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure it all out. Honestly, Apple's annoying me today. I don't know if it's because I'm like, if I just am so pessimistic because of the passing of Steve Jobs and I set myself up to be like, everything Apple does from here on out is going to suck. Or if Apple really does suck.
Well, the price point is what
$1,000.
pisses me off.
Yeah, $1,000.
You've got a lot of nerve to
crazy.
charge people $1,000 for a cell phone.
It's the price point along with all the hype that's annoying you.
Yeah, so I'm kind of annoyed by it. I hear AT&T for the 8, the newer one that's coming out, they're going to do a buy one, get one free. I don't know if that intrigues you enough to go buy one.
What's the cost of the 8?
They'll probably sign you up on a 10-year contract. I don't know. The 8 starts at, I think it's like $700 and $800. They're both still pretty expensive.
We're talking iPhone.
Oh, here he comes.
Some in Denny's.
Yeah, the 8 starts at $700. $200 more, you get the X. I mean, it's like...
Yeah.
But $700 and you get buy one, get one free.
For sure. So what the 8 came out, they're getting rid of the S series. You know, they used to have like the 5S, the 6S.
That's what I have.
So now they're going just solid numbers. So that's why the 8's out. But it's also the anniversary of Apple. So that's why they have the X version as well, which is a larger screen.
It's stupid, Denny.
It's games.
It sounds like they're so many at once.
It's like dating a psycho.
Yeah.
She's just playing games with me, baby.
It sounds like they're doing what other phone companies have already been doing. Like Samsung's been doing the facial recognition, all that stuff for a while.
For sure. They're jumping on there, but it's going to have faster processor, better camera. I mean, what they're doing is they're looking at the other phones in the market.
And copying them.
And trying to be better than them.
So now they're not trend-setting anymore. They're just
Followers.
copycats.
Yeah.
Well, the debate's gone on ever since Tim Cook came that they've been copying opposed to trend-setting.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
Steve Jobs died, so did all their good ideas.
Oh, damn.
the new
I'm
one
not gonna
looks
argue
cool,
that.
guys. All right.
I'm not going to argue that. He's obviously an iPhone defender over here.
Yeah, he will. He loves them, Kev.
I still love my iPhone, but I'm not paying that much money. It'll be a cold day in hell before they get $1,000 out of me for a phone.
Honestly, Apple, no offense, they're kind of like dating a high-maintenance girl. There's all these rules, and you get new plugins, and nothing works.
You're right. They're bullies. They make you update. They make you buy
I
their
still haven't
stuff.
updated.
Hey,
I'm
say
not updating.
By the way, save this audio of Virginia saying it's going to be a cold day in hell before I spend. And then can we play this back when she does buy the new iPhone?
Kev, we're all hypocrites here.
I don't want to, Kevin.
You're gonna have
really,
to.
in my heart, I don't want this
You're
stupid
gonna have to.
$1,000
I get it.
phone. I can't
You're gonna have to.
afford that.
I know.
The Samsung phones are cool. I got nothing against them. But Apple, the reason they're such a pain in the butt and you have to use all their stuff, everything works great. It's all snappy. It's quick. The Samsung stuff's got a lot of third-party applications that slows down your phone. It runs in the background. I'm just not a fan of the
You
Android.
work for Apple or something?
I know. I'm just not a fan of the Android. I used to go Android. I switched to iPhone.
I never
There's
knew
no
his
looking
last
back.
name. I guess it's Jobs.
Yeah.
Denny's Jobs. And he looks a little bit, honestly, I could see that. He
Yeah.
could be the son of Steve Jobs.
I'm going back to the flip phone.
I think you already have. In fact, a flip phone, I think, would be an upgrade for you.
Your phone looks bad.
It's so bad.
I can't even.
Flip phone would be better than what you have right now.
It's FaceTiming people on its own. It's terrible. I FaceTimed Denny's today.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the question I have. What feature would you really want out of your smartphone? You get to pick it. And let's say this is sitting around and brainstorming with Apple or Samsung or whatever, and you're like going, I want this feature to happen. Blue sky it, baby. What do you want your smartphone to do? You tell me. That's what I want. Okay, think about it. I'll get your comments coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. One accident right now in Palm Beach County. You'll find that one in West Palm Beach, I-95 southbound at Forest Hill Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams, 1,500 heavy duties, quad cabs, 4x4s, diesels, dualies. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP while they last during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Hi, you've reached the High Fashion Hotline.
Hi, spiced apple cider is back, and so are the fall trends. My family needs new clothes to spice up our fall wardrobe.
Spice up their style with new jeans from Old Navy.
Old Navy?
Yep, right now, all jeans from Distress to Stretch are on sale from $15 for adults, $10 for kids. Plus, get up to 50% off store-wide.
All jeans on sale and up to 50% off store-wide?
That's right. All your family's favorite jeans are on sale now at Old Navy and OldNavy.com.
We can fall for that.
High Fashion, Old Navy. Valid 9/14 and 9/20. Excludes in-store clearance.
Moving doesn't have to stress you out. If you've got to move, you got to call Greek. These guys are so amazing. My poor friend, he just moved like 9 months ago, and he moved with Greek Moving and Storage, and he loved his move. Well, he has to move again. He is so pissed. But he said the one shining thing in all of this is he knows he's going to use Greek again because they made it so easy and so painless, and at least that peace of mind is there for him. I can't believe it. Twice in less than a year. But Greek is taking the pain out of his move, and they can do it for yours too. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all of their moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town or across the country, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured, and there's no job too big or too small. Call the Good Greek Spiro. Dial ** Greek today on your cell phone, or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
17 Forte, 36-month lease, $24.95 down, must qualify for military or grad rebate, 10K miles per year, 0 security deposit, plus tax tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved 700 plus credit. For JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Ends 9/30/17.
The Kia 10,000 event comes to West Palm Beach Kia. Brand new Kia Sportages, Optimas, Fortes, everything 100 down or 100 a month. Even if you owe $10,000 more than your trade is worth, West Palm Beach Kia wants it. The 17 Kia Forte is the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, from 100 down or 100 a month. If you make over 400 a week, you're accepted. Now through Saturday. Even if your credit challenged, living paycheck to paycheck, all you need is 100 down or 100 a month. And we want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. New Kia's 100 down or 100 a month. Now through Saturday only. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail, westpalmbeachkia.com.
Today's specials feature a spiced orange salad, orange peel-off, orange chicken, and an orange brulee.
The state of Florida produces about 75% of the country's oranges. You think that's amazing? The Florida Lottery has awarded over $57 billion in cash prizes. That's over $5.2 million in cash prizes per day. So no matter what you play, your ticket is out there. Get yours today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Now that the storm has passed, help Palm Beach County recover. Make 3 piles with your debris. 1 for garbage, 1 for vegetation, and 1 for storm debris. Keep the piles separated and away from mailboxes and power lines. Learn more at swa.org/hurricane.
Johnny, you got your speech ready for the Origo pre-owned opener?
Yes, team, our goal is to sell 500 pre-owned vehicles, and it requires determination, physical skill, and mental fortitude.
Why not just say it requires selling pre-owned at up to 50% off original MSRP?
That too. Now let's go win this one for the Geiper.
It's Gipper, not Geiper.
Oh. Origo's famous pre-owned super sale is happening this weekend. Over 500 pre-owned sedans, SUVs, trucks, minivans, virtually every brand and model, all up to 50% off original MSRP. $20,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $10,000. $10,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $5,000. And some for as low as $29.99.
Johnny, are the banks on the sideline ready to approve buyers?
Yes, and all we want to do is approve you.
Don't miss Origo's famous pre-owned super sale this weekend only. All trades welcome. Okeechobee Boulevard in the Turnpike, West Palm. View inventory now at origo.net.
All original MSRP amounts vary subject to prior sale plus tax title $7.99 dealer fee. See dealer for details.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by CC's Pizza.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Cloud cover on this Thursday. Lots of clouds overhead today and scattered showers too. 50% chance for scattered showers, a few this morning, and then a few isolated showers and storms this afternoon. Cloudy skies mean highs only near 88. Tonight, partly cloudy, 77. And Friday, sunny to partly cloudy, the high 90. The rain chance, 30%.
Join us on Sunday, October 1st at John Prince Park in Lake Worth as we walk to fight suicide and raise awareness about mental health. Proceeds benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. For details or to register, visit www.afsp.org/Palm Beach.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, we're kind of like getting an idea of what dates are going to be canceled and moved around, things that are coming up for this weekend. And the discussion came up, but it is locked in. It's ready to go. So as you start to get back to your normal routines, just to let you know that the KVJ 5K Glow Run is still set for its original date. It's going to be taking place Thursday, October 5th. So we're just like 3 weeks away from this thing. So get all your family together, get your coworkers, get your friends, get the people in your neighborhood, hurricane pals you just met, get them together and come out and have an awesomely fun night with us. It's not about physically active people. It's about people who love the community and people who love kids, because the whole run goes to benefit our charity Little Smiles, which is all about kids right here in South Florida. They're in hospitals and shelters, and especially now more than ever, we want to put a little smile on their face and give them something to be happy about.
And the fun thing, too, the race starts and ends right there at Clematis by Night. So there's music, there's beer, there's food, there's fun. And the glow part of it is new for this year. It's a glow run. How fun is that?
Yeah, it's really cool. In fact, you're going to get a glow like men's or women's tee. You get a finisher medal and all kinds of other glow swag right there in your registration bag. Sign up today, kvj5k.com. kvj5k.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, this week, outside of hurricane talk, a lot of people talking about the announcements of the new iPhone's going to be out in early November. The iPhone 10, it's labeled as the iPhone X. And it's got facial recognition. It also has, a better camera on it. It's got the wireless charging, just some of the features that are on there that some people arguably say have been with other phones for a while, but Apple apparently takes them and then perfects them. It's more of a luxury phone. Now, people are upset with us saying, oh my gosh, somebody texted in and said, all of you have iPhones, but you constantly trash them. Get something else. Simple solution. You sound like millennial whiners.
I already said we're hypocrites.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's the thing about it is I bought into Apple. Everything was so great and it all works together so well. And I've got my iTunes. And that really is the biggest thing, just how everything works together in that universe. And I was so smart of them to do that, because complain all you want, one out. It's kind of like being in that relationship where you're like going, I kind of want out because I don't know that I like them and they're high maintenance.
She's got you.
But we have all the same friends. We got a dog together. We have this lease. There's just all these other things that you're like going, it's just easier to stay in and suck it up than to get out.
It's a high maintenance girl.
That's kind of what it is. I got a high maintenance relationship. So we just come here and bitch about it.
And she knows she's hot.
Yeah.
And she's giving you good loving.
Yeah.
She knows she's got you, too.
Yeah.
You turned your mic off.
Yeah, you did. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
On it.
Off it.
Okay, so if you were sitting around a round table right now with anyone at Apple and they were saying, okay, we've got all these new advancements on our new phone. What do we do for the next series? What kind of things do you want and hope for your smartphone to do for you in the future? What do you want to have happen? There are a couple things that, for me right now, that, hey, if we're blue skying it, don't tell me, well, technologically, we're not ready for that yet. Just, I'm going to tell you what I want. And then you just start working on it and make it happen. You know what I mean? They've blown our minds. I mean, imagine 20 years ago, we wouldn't imagine we'd be able to do what we do now with smartphones. So do all this kind of stuff. One, I don't ever want to have to worry about battery ever again. Ever again. Here's what I'm thinking. Is I want remote power stations set up throughout. If we're doing the whole wireless charging thing, you could put them on the front of stores, corners, whatever. So as I'm walking around, my phone is always charging. So I never have to worry about battery. It's just always charging itself. And so I don't ever have to look at it going, oh, I got to start conserving my use. I'm at 20%.
I got to go plug it in.
Yeah. You don't want, I hope that we come to a place to go, remember when we used to have to remember to try, we used to have charging stations set up after hurricanes?
You get nervous at below 90%, don't you?
I do. I mean, I'm always looking at it. And I tell you, I don't know what it is, man. If you got a kid, is there something in their skin that sucks the life out of batteries? Because I had my phone yesterday. I was looking. I was at 83%. And it was, the end of the show. And my son Cannon is in here. And I was like, hey, why don't you watch a little bit of YouTube, play some games, whatever, occupy himself. He hands it back to me. It's 12%.
Oh.
I could make a day work on 12%.
He did that in like 25 minutes. I'm like, how is it? Is your skin absorbing the battery power? Do you suck the life out of my phone?
Batteries become less and less efficient.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially in the hands of a kid. I don't know what they do.
It's games. Games will drain it.
You're a 90%er. I'm a 12%er.
I know, yeah. You live like my son Cannon.
A little edgy.
His phone is always out, and then he's always grabbing yours. And you're like, you're like, I don't know, man. And then you're always, you have that internal debate, occupying my kid so that, I can get other things done or having no battery. And that's always the fight, baby. So that's why I don't even have to worry about it. What advancement would you want on an iPhone, Virginia, or just any smartphone, period?
I think that I can't believe they haven't technologically figured out a way to have some sort of laser beam or something that emits from your phone that turns gray hair back to brown. Because to me, it just seems like the craziest thing that all my gray hair that I have now on my scalp, it grows so fast. And my scalp is very zebra-like because I have dark black hair and then I have these little gray ones. Give me a laser that comes out of my damn phone that I just go along the part of my hair and it turns the grays brown. Now then I'll pay $1,000 for that freaking phone.
Okay. I'm not trying to sound like a hack at all, but I have laser beam on my notes. Laser beam that heals cuts. That's what I have on mine.
Heck.
I know. You started saying laser beam. Like, you looking at my notes? Yeah, a laser beam that if you get a cut, now it's obviously not going to do any kind of operation for you.
This guy gets a lot of cuts.
Yes. If you cut your arm, laser beam
heals it.
Like they have that at the hospital, don't they?
It makes a little cauterizes it. Exactly. Like
Yes.
It makes a little like a permanent seal.
And I also had a toiletry app where you can have the laser beam to whiten your teeth. It also turns into a shaver. It can maybe even spray a little cologne on you.
Okay.
Let the scientists with the lab coats figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And then take a picture of food. Let's say you love buffalo wings. You take a picture of it and you forget about it. 30 minutes, it shows up at your door.
Okay.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. I've always said the one thing that I like is with the wireless headphones now is your phone just detects every single mode of communication that happens and translates it in a way that you can understand. And that would be languages, even dolphins. If you're walking by a dolphin and it does, Vic, oh, well, hello to you, Mr. Dolphin. How are you?
Really, the dolphin just said he wants to murder you.
See, I want to know the difference, though. And that would tell me. That's why I want that on my phone. Because if I got a murderous dolphin that's following me, I'd like to know what it's saying to me.
There's two advancements I'd like, if I may.
Yeah.
One is just consistency. Every time they come out with a new model, they introduce these new features, which are kind of like a prototype for that version.
Mm-hmm.
So each time you get a bunch of new stuff that doesn't really work until the next version comes out. It's a little spotty. So I just want some consistency. If they're going to update it, just make it work.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is
that's a legit gripe. That's
Yeah.
a real world. That's no blue sky on that.
That's not
Blue
fancy.
sky.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So right
he
now,
said prototype.
Blue sky,
Yeah.
like a laser.
Well, I'm hearing a lot of creativity, except for
We
one guy.
came with laser.
all right, all I'm saying is, right, 2 people in the room came with lasers. The other 2 people,
So,
kind of boring. That's all I'm saying.
My
I'm not
blue
even
sky-
done yet.
My blue sky would be a 3D printer on there. We have the capability now
Ooh.
to, when you order a package or you order a product, to actually have it
Way to
appear
beat
before you.
Amazon. That's it. You don't have to worry about delivery. You take that whole thing out of it, you order it, and then it just appears right in front of
Well,
you.
say you have a compartment.
That's genius, Denny's.
They build compartments in your walls.
Yeah.
It's a little space. And
That's
you take
genius.
your smartphone up to it, and you put your order in, and then it appears
I
right
like
before
that.
you.
That's genius.
Instead
You
of ordering it.
You just say burrito, and all of a sudden, boom, and it goes, and it just a burrito appears on your shelf.
It phases into
Gosh,
your
that's
living
amazing.
room.
I don't know, Virginia. I don't hear laser beams. Boring usually agrees with boring.
No, I like the 3D printer. I gotta
Yeah.
give him credit.
Team laser beams.
You're on your own,
Team
hater.
laser beam.
Team laser
Yeah.
beams. I thought we had a thing.
No,
here.
Team 3D printer's cooler than Team
Heck yeah.
laser
It's crazy.
beam.
Heck yeah, it is.
Mario's cuts.
You'd be like, print
Yeah.
me a coyote, and it would print a real coyote.
Yeah, or tangible items you could order.
Yeah, you
Coyote.
can print. You can.
I don't
I
know
want
about
a
organic.
coyote. Just give me a damn coyote.
Organic life, I don't know about.
So people are texting in more practical stuff too, like order my pizza in one word, pizza, and then boom, it like starts to come out. Now that's probably going to happen before the 3D printer. Somebody else said, buy my movie tickets. I just want to say the movie, the theater, and the time, and then boom, done. I walk right into the theater. And then you know what? Your phone, you don't even have to like go to a counter. You don't have to see anybody because it just detects on your phone that you've purchased it. So you just walk right into the theater. It scans you right in.
Oh.
See, that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
And that could happen probably in the next 5 years. I could see that happening. Somebody else said, and I like this. I would be into this. I want my phone to tell me where I need to go and what I need to do at every minute and readjust my schedule with delays and cancellations.
Oh, like they call around for you.
Yeah, it's like it's doing all that stuff and it's readjusting your schedule so you're not sitting there like retyping stuff in. Like with all the cancellations we got this weekend, as your schedules change about picking up kids, it does all that stuff for you.
It calls your wife and says, hey, Kevin's going to be 5 minutes late, just to let you know.
Right, boom, done.
Oh, that's awesome.
And this is one I would like too. A phone that alerts you to new shows, movies, and music that you need to know about. It's kind of out there and you've got different things, but it's not concise. And I am always looking for that kind of stuff, but there's not a good system to do it yet. So I would love to have my smartphone do all that for me. Let me see here. Mosh is on from the Pizzle with a comment about battery life on the smartphones. What do you want to say, Mosh? Hello? Mosh?
Is his last name Pitt?
I think somehow Mosh has found another hurricane.
Oh.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Hey, not much. Okay, yeah, you had a comment about battery life?
Yeah, you know, I've had a watch that's run for the last decade with just a little bit of light. It doesn't even need sunlight, just a little bit of light, and they also do it kinetically. So why can't my phone, if it has some kind of movement, charge, or any kind of light?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
It should be simple.
Mm-hmm.
They have watches that don't need batteries. Yeah.
Right.
I
Solar
don't know.
charger.
I agree with this guy. I think the whole iPhone battery thing is a scam.
You got to wonder. There are some things where it's like, because you got to, what was it they made? I saw on the recharging cords, and that's the thing that I question. I thought it was like, I read like a couple years ago, like Apple made like $1 billion on their cords.
Just on
for
purchasing
charging.
new
So now that you don't
cords.
need them, is that $1 billion they're going to lose? So they'll make it up somewhere with the price of the phone.
A lot of comments coming into Bird in
Yeah.
Virginia had great ideas, and Kevin talks about battery life. Weak. Hashtag Team Laser Beam. Okay.
Team Laser Beam.
I love how you get all these. Where is it you're going? Because I'm checking all of our social sites. I'm on our texting, and none of these messages you ever talk about come in.
Personal Facebook page. Yeah,
Oh, it
they
is?
come
I'm
in.
checking that too. I don't see them.
Alarming rate. Oh, they IM me. Yeah, I'm getting IMs.
Oh, yeah.
Instant messages.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, did you hack his Facebook? See if these comments are really coming in?
They're lions.
That's what I thought. Hey, something that's really awesome. I got some hurricane hashtag be cool news, including if you want free breakfast or lunch today, and you think that would sound awesome, I will tell you where you can get it coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout Sales event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it's not looking too bad on your roadways right now. Just one incident in Fort Lauderdale that's blocking the exit ramp from I-95 northbound to westbound Broward Boulevard. We also have a couple of spots where the traffic lights are not working. The first one in Miramar, University Drive at Pembroke Road. Another one on University Drive as well in Miramar. That one is at the Florida's Turnpike. There's also a little police activity in Hollywood. That's North Park Road. Both northbound and southbound traffic affected from Johnson Street to Taft Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Mumford & Sons are returning to the U.S. September 19th, American Airlines Arena, with 3 globally acclaimed albums worth of music, stretching from 2009's folk rock smash Sigh No More, right through to 2015's Wilder Mind, plus the recent collaborative mini-album Johannesburg. The multi-Grammy award-winning Mumford & Sons will be back on U.S. soil to perform a very special headline show. Tickets on sale now at mumfordandsons.com.
Hello, I'm Jim Arrigo, here with my brother Johnny.
Hi.
We're crazy about cars, especially Italian cars.
Indeed. That's why it's an honor to represent Alfa Romeo in South Florida.
Alfa Romeo's world-renowned for design and performance, and the new 2017 Giulia is no exception. This premium sports car sedan outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and starts at only $299 a month.
We're also excited to announce the 2018 Stelvios have arrived.
We sure are. The Stelvio is a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, full of technology and refined craftsmanship. It's one of the most beautiful luxury SUVs available, and pricing begins at just $419 a month.
We invite you to stop by Arrigo Alfa Romeo and experience the amazing Giulia and Stelvio firsthand.
We're located on the corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike in West Palm. Ciao.
See you soon.
Giulia 24-month lease, $32.99 due. Stelvio 36-month lease, $42.99 due. 10K miles per year plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
At Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning, buy an AC and get an air handler for $999. For expert service, call 866-EXPERTS or visit ServiceExpertsPalmBeach.com.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
See website for license details.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. Let Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning give your system a precision tune-up. It can dramatically extend the service life of your equipment and save you up to 30% on energy bills. Oh, and it's a whole lot cheaper than a repair. Call an expert. Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale is happening now, meaning your favorite mattresses are on sale. We're talking top-name brands are on sale, plus get an additional 10% off. Get a Beautyrest Firm Queen mattress, now just $454.99, plus get an additional 10% off. There's something for everybody at Mattress Firm, with over 15 queen mattresses under $699.99. How about Hampton Roads Pillow Top Queen mattresses starting at just $299.99? And did you know 2 out of 3 people actually choose the Dream Bed Lux over other leading memory foam mattresses, and it costs $1,000 less and has cooling technology. You can take this baby home for just $37 a month for 72 months, plus take that additional 10% off. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms subject to credit approval. The big semi-annual sale is happening now at Mattress Firm. Your favorite mattresses are all on sale. Mattress Firm. Save money. Sleep happy.
Hey, it's Virginia. You know, if you are unfortunately dealing with car drama and maybe you have a Honda vehicle but you had a little damage from the hurricane, don't worry. They are ready to help you at Brayman Honda. I don't know if you've heard about the brand new Brayman Honda expanded, amazing new service department. Before and after the storm, Brayman Honda had the biggest and best when it comes to service. Their service department is ready to service any vehicle from storm damage. They're open late till 9 p.m., ready and waiting for you. And if it's a new car you're thinking about, they've got all their Hondas back on their lots, and this week all the cars are on on sale. So get to Bremen Honda. They are open for business, and it is clearance time and time for you to check out that service department. Come in all this week and save yourself thousands. Super easy to find them right there at 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Go in, ask for Mike Rodriguez. He's the GM over there. He runs the show, but everybody is on the same page. They just want to put you in a great car or fix your car and make you smile. Bremen Honda is ready to help everybody. They're open for business right now. Go see them, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres.
The impact of Hurricane Irma is devastating, and Allstate is here to help you rebuild after disaster strikes. In fact, the Allstate National Catastrophe Team is already on the scene and hard at work answering questions and starting claims. If you're an Allstate customer here in Florida who needs to file a claim due to damage from Hurricane Irma, Allstate gives you several ways to start the process. Call 800-54-STORM, visit them online at allstate.com/catastrophe, use the Allstate mobile app, or contact your local Allstate agent. As a customer, you can count on your local Allstate agent and the Allstate Catastrophe Team to be here for you every step of the way. And anyone impacted by Irma can download a free recovery guide at allstate.com/catastrophe to better understand the process to rebuild. Once again, for immediate help here in Florida, call 800-54-STORM. Go to allstate.com/catastrophe or the Allstate mobile app, or contact your local Allstate agent. Remember, starting your claim as quickly as possible is an important first step in recovering from the storm, and Allstate is ready to help. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Save big on over 1,000 Jeeps during the Jeep Celebration event, like the new Compass from $129 a month.
You gotta go Arrigo.
39-month lease, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, tag title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
The Tire Choice didn't invent tires, but my guy there is really good at making sure you get the best deals. Like right now, save up to $120 on 4 select Goodyear, Yokohama, or Michelin tires. Plus, get an oil change for just $9.99 when you pay with your Drive card. The Tire Choice. We're your guy.
Want to taste the sauced and tossed flavors of Cece's wings on your pizza? Well, now you can. New wing-inspired pizzas with honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and buffalo chicken. Now on Cece's buffet for just $5 and change. Prices may vary at participating locations for a limited time.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
How does a free breakfast sound? Oh man, how cool is this? I love just the awesome things that people are doing in the wake of the aftermath of Hurricane Irma. And in Palm Beach today, they're going to be opening up a whole bunch of different schools throughout Palm Beach County today and tomorrow to offer up a free healthy breakfast and lunch. 27 schools. They're going to be open for breakfast between 7:30 and 9 a.m. this morning.
Nice.
And then 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. for lunch today and tomorrow. Now, we're talking about 27 different schools. I'm not going to be able to run down 27 different names, but I will tell you it's up on our Facebook page. So if you go to the KVJ Show Facebook page, click there. There's a full list of all 27 schools right now. You can go out and check it. If you like a free breakfast this morning, you can go and get there. They say all children under the age of 18, as well as the adult accompanying them, are welcome to eat at one of the school sites. Children do not have to be a registered student of the district or of the school to receive a free meal.
Okay, so it's just a kid and a parent.
That's it.
Eat free.
Yeah.
But if,
that's awesome.
If two dudes like me and Denny's rolled up, that would be different because we don't go to the school.
You need to have a kid under the age of 18.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
All right.
Just scoop up Cannon. He's here with Kevin today.
Take him right out. Yeah, he would love to go get a free meal. I mean, who wouldn't, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so some really cool stuff that is going on today. Talking about the school, somebody texted us and said, hey, I don't know if you guys have the power, but can you contact somebody at the Broward schools and let them know that the school is out since Monday, so can they fix the zone flashers that are slowing down traffic? You know, because it slows down to 20 miles an hour, and there's no school going on, so...
You don't have to slow to 20.
Yeah.
There's no students in school.
Right.
Don't slow.
Yeah, and somebody also texted and said, an FYI, just to let you know that St. Lucie County is doing the same thing. So I'll try to find the information on that, but I'm sure it's somewhere online.
With lunches and breakfast
Breakfast
for kids.
and lunch, yeah, today,
That's
tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, just to make you aware. So again, if you want to get that list of the 27 schools offering that in Palm Beach County, just go to the KVJ Show Facebook page right now. And if any other school districts are doing that, let us know. We'll also post up the information. You can put it on our Facebook page or email us, mail@kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, it sounds like Angelina Jolie is getting her son Maddox into the world of Hollywood. What's his first gig? What did he do? And is he really executive producing? Wow.
Yeah, that's real.
Before we get into that, though, did you see where Adam Levine announced yesterday he and his super hot, smoking hot model wife are expecting baby number 2? Aw, good for them. Denny's, the restaurant, is catching a lot of heat on social media. Have you seen the Denny's mascot? I didn't even know that Denny's had a mascot.
They just got a new one, and yeah, it's not real appetizing looking.
What is it?
It's a sausage, but everybody's saying it looks like a turd.
I have to see this.
It's on our Twitter at KVJ Show.
It's so funny because Denny's, the restaurant, not the producer of the KVJ Morning Show, Denny's, the restaurant, is catching serious flack. A lot of people are just jumping all over, but I mean, in the long run, it's giving Denny's just a ton of publicity. People are going to the restaurants to check out this sausage, who they think kind of looks like Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
Oh, that's so funny.
I love it.
Okay, I just it does.
You see him? He does.
It does look like poop.
He looks like a poop. And finally here, Maddox, Angelina Jolie's son, who's only 16, is getting credits on the new film that she has coming out. He earned executive producer credits. They say her oldest son attended meetings. He was prepping for shoots, reviewing the dailies. He did an interview talking about where and what he was doing on the set of the movie, helping out.
How old's this kid?
16. Following in the footsteps of his parents. He's given executive producer credit on the movie First They Killed My Father, which is her new film that she's got coming out. So, wow.
I wouldn't get this gig if it wasn't for my father.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Just a couple of birthdays here, because I think a lot of people were scattered and frazzled and just forgetting about it. So for everybody having a birthday today, happy birthday. The people in your family are well-meaning.
And I'm so sorry to everybody who had their birthday and Irma messed it up for you.
Yeah.
I know our friend Jerry Soma had his birthday. Irma took it from him.
Right.
Irma.
I know, it's very annoying.
It is.
Adalberto, I want to say a happy late birthday to my youngest, Smiley Miley, who turned 9 on Monday. You know, with the storm and everything, I kind of forgot. And so just wanted to say that. And, Jerby, go F yourself. I'm not sure what that's all about.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Also, happy belated birthday to Bernadette, Detta, and Trish from the KVJ Nation chat room.
Oh, happy birthday.
From Tatiana, Jen, Chicago, Kev, Kimmy, Louisa, Danielle, and Josie Girl. We are the chat room amigos. So, little crew there that watches every single day. And you can too on KVJ TV. It's on your mobile device at WRMF's app. Also, it's on YouTube. It is at kvjshow.com as well. So you can check that all out there. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, if you missed it earlier, we're just talking about the patience that we hope you will have with the FPL workers who are busting their butt to get your power back on. I know still maybe about a third of you do not have your power back on, and it's awfully frustrating when you're going on day 4 or 5, since you've had any kind of power and you're just losing your mind. But it's a song and a dedication of remembrance for the FPL workers out there busting their butt today. You'll hear it next.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dawn. No, you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh. I'm the only one.
Another one.
Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you.
I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one.
If you don't have power, that is the only thing on your mind right now. That's the only thing that you're thinking about. I don't have power and I'm losing my mind.
And I get it.
I do too, and I hear you. You know, people like Victoria Del Valle right now in North Miami. Poor girl, she is there, and she's got her kids that are with her, and they're on day 4 of no power. They're miserable. I got 3 4-year-olds, and I am so scared that they're going to get heat stroke.
3 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So she heard the story that did happen in the nursing home in Hollywood. And, so there's a lot of people that are just, really scared like her. So, hey, we're all there with you. And everybody in South Florida is doing what they can to try to, help you out to get to you. So we're not going to forget you, not going to ignore you. And we hope that very soon you're going to get your power back on. And FPL is working their butts off. We had heard yesterday about just what these workers are doing. They call them linemen. And they're out there a lot of times working like 18, 20-hour days sometimes, and they can't even drive their trucks to go get something to eat. So sometimes they're, going without food, and it's hard for them to get to a water station. And so if you see them out there, bring them some water, bring them some Gatorade. And tomorrow I'm excited because Subway is helping us, and they're going to be providing 300 sandwiches. We're going to be dropping off for the FPL workers tomorrow. And so this is going to be really cool. We're going to take that out there, and we're going to give them trays with like 25 sandwiches on it so they can take it out into the field too. Aww. So they'll have food like all day long. So thank you to Subway, and I hope that other food places will jump in on this as well, so that until their job is done, we can keep them fed. And hey, I mean, honestly, they're going to work a lot faster if they're fed and if they got energy and they got focus and everything else. I mean, they're not out there slacking. And they're working their fastest.
They're not, and they really take it seriously. Yeah. I mean, they're taking it to heart, really trying to help people. They wish they could get it done, like that.
Yeah, and it's getting there. As of 7 o'clock last night, in Broward County, 285,000 homes and businesses still without power, but they've restored 510. So basically all the way through Broward, Palm Beach, Miami-Dade, it looks like a third of the people are still out. So 2/3 pretty much if you look at the numbers, and it's escalating in the different counties, and that's pretty much all up and down. So about a third of you don't have power. And they say FPL has promised to restore power to all South Florida homes and businesses by the end of the weekend. So by the end of the weekend, everybody is going to have power. And I was looking at some of the stats from what happened in Hurricane Wilma in 2005, and they say only 13% of the company's customer accounts have been restored at this point after Hurricane Wilma, this many days in.
We're getting a lot better.
Yeah, now they're at 60%. So 60 this time, 13 the last time.
Big improvement.
Yeah, so it is definitely getting a lot better. So do your best to try to help them out and be patient. And, people are coming out there and screaming at them and, just calling them awful names.
The woman you read about with the kids, I feel bad for her. She's struggling with the kids. It's the people that are going up to the FPL workers and just like yelling at them and belittling the people that are literally busting their butts to get the power back on. It's not their fault. Right. I got a buddy of mine who said, a lot of them are starting to feel bad about that.
Yeah, they are. Trust me, they hear the stories. People are coming up and telling them, the pains that they're going through. Like, I feel you. I'm doing everything I can.
They got feelings too.
They do. Absolutely. And so Jay Bird and Denny's went into the lab yesterday and penned this beautiful song, kind of an ode to FPL workers and all the linemen from different states also that are here. This is a dedication to you and a reminder to everybody else still without power.
I know you're angry. This hurricane's got you in a funk.
Got you in a funk.
You're sick to death of your junk, smelling like a skunk.
Skunky junk.
Help is coming. There's no need to be rude.
Don't be rude.
Because FPL workers, well, they've got feelings too.
They've got feelings.
I know your boobs are drenched with sweat.
Boobies drenched with sweat.
And the crack of your butt is constantly wet.
Drip, drip, drip.
But please be patient with the FPL crew.
They want to help you.
And please don't forget that these workers have feelings too. I know it's frustrating masturbating in a house that's hot as hell, but please don't yell at the workers of FPL.
There you go. Just a little reminder for you. Well, there's always interesting stories that have come out of the hurricane. If you've got one, send it to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. This was one that was kind of unexpected. There were 3 cops in Gainesville who took a selfie on Sunday before they started their shift and went out to help people who were affected with Hurricane Irma. And apparently they're just dreamy. People were so hard up. They had nothing else to do. They were trapped in their homes. They're going, hey, look how hot these cops are. And so, yeah, they started going on there. And they say that the post that they put on the Facebook page for Gainesville police racked up more than 475,000 likes and 170,000 comments, almost all of which were women who were wanting a piece.
Hurricane hotties.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 2 of the 3 cops were married.
Boom.
Yeah.
Do you think the wives are annoyed with the attention they're getting, or do you think they like it?
I think they like it because they're like going, look, I married a hottie. And all the ladies would love to have him, but I'm the one that gets him. That would be my thought. I don't know, but I'm not a woman. What do you think, Virginia?
I don't know. I feel like when these hot, super hot cops put the picture out there and he looks all awesome and he gets the girls all fired up and then you find out he's married, it's kind of like false advertising.
Well, I mean, they're not like saying, hey, we're looking to hook. It's just like, hey, we're going out to, we can't help it that we're just so dang handsome. We're just going out to help. I'm sorry.
I know, but it's just like, it's dangling the carrot. We want the carrot.
You're married.
All they're doing, they weren't like saying, hey,
for the
ladies.
single girls. I mean, the single girls that see that picture are like, oh, man, I'd like to get a piece of that. And then they're like, oh, he's married.
Take a cold shower.
All they're doing is just saying, hey, we're coming out to help. And they take a photo. And then, they're attractive. And so women want it. It's their fault because they're so dang handsome.
Put the single ones out there. That's the ones the girls need to get the pictures of.
They should have worn masks, Kev. It's their fault.
Okay. Well, just to let you know, I posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page. And apparently, Pembroke Pines Police Department has challenged Gainesville police to say, check out our guys, are even hotter.
Okay.
All right, I want to put my boys in Lake Park in the ring. Lake Park, let's see it.
Lake Park.
Yeah, maybe we need to do that. Who has the hottest police force in all of Florida? We'll find out. So.
Would they be allowed to do a contest like that?
I guess it just depends on their chief.
It's the chief that makes that call.
Maybe if their chief's cool.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said the wives actually did respond, and they were hysterical and loved it. So, yeah, that's what I thought. I figured they'd be like, okay, it's kind of cool. So, yeah, I married a hottie. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, there is one town in Florida that has been rated the worst in the entire state. And it's in South Florida. Worst city, they say, to live in all of South Florida, or in all of the state of Florida, is right here in South Florida.
The worst to live in?
Yes.
Is it in this county?
I'm not going to give it away with the county.
All right.
Do you have a guess?
I do.
Yeah, what do you think?
Lake Park?
Is it
Where
Lake
the cops
Park?
are not sexy.
The absolute worst place to live in the
I'm just
entire
kidding.
state of Florida. What is number 1? And the reasoning behind it is rather interesting. I'd be curious to hear if people agree with this. I'll tell you what it is coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout Sales event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it's not looking too bad on your roadways right now. Just one incident in Fort Lauderdale that's blocking the exit ramp from I-95 northbound to westbound Broward Boulevard. We also have a couple of spots where the traffic lights are not working. The first one in Miramar University Drive at Pembroke Road. Another one on University Drive as well in Miramar. That one is at the Florida's Turnpike. There's also a little police activity in Hollywood. That's North Park Road. Both northbound and southbound traffic affected from Johnson Street to Taft Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You know, when it comes to weight loss, Quick Weight Loss knows their stuff. I did the program. I lost 25 pounds doing the program. I truly believe in the program. And this week, and right now at Quick Weight Loss, they want to hook you up with a great program and a great deal. This week, go in there, call Quick Weight Loss, because you can save big weight like I did. I did 25 pounds. Get faster results, more energy, and unlimited support. One-on-one support for faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals. No exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. I lost 25 pounds doing it. I know it works. And for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. Exclusive of supplements. Kids do join free when parents sign up. And a free consultation is waiting for you. 19 Florida locations. Go to quickweightloss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN. 855-777-8446.
Hello, I'm Jim Arrigo, here with my brother Johnny.
Hi.
We're crazy about cars, especially Italian cars.
Indeed. That's why it's an honor to represent Alfa Romeo in South Florida.
Alfa Romeo's world-renowned for design and performance, and the new 2017 Giulia is no exception. This premium sports car sedan outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and starts at only $299 a month.
We're also excited to announce the 2018 Stelvios have arrived.
We sure are. The Stelvio is a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, full of technology and refined craftsmanship. It's one of the most beautiful luxury SUVs available, and pricing begins at just $419 a month.
We invite you to stop by Arrigo Alfa Romeo and experience the amazing Giulia and Stelvio firsthand.
We're located on the corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike in West Palm. Ciao.
See you soon.
Giulia 24-month lease, $32.99 due. Stelvio 36-month lease, $42.99 due. 10K miles per year, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial **move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
When you think about South Florida, you think about bikinis and smooth, sexy skin, not shaving and waxing. So toss the razor and wax for good and enjoy the freedom and soft skin that comes with laser hair removal. Right now, Body Details is offering up to 60% off, so there's no better time to try laser hair removal with our true laser specialists. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to book your free consultation today.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today.
Here's the thing. You are tired. You are run down. You feel like you're getting sick. What do? I mean, just coming off of Hurricane Irma, the last thing you want to do is get some kind of like funk. So go to Revitala. They're open, ready to go, air conditioned. It's all set, baby. They got their sofas. They got their TVs all ready for you. You sit down, and 30 minutes later, you are energized. You get that vitamin infusion you can't get from regular over-the-counter vitamins. You can knock out the funk, boost up your immune system, get more energy, and also maintain a more youthful appearance. Look better, feel better. Go on their website today, revitaliv.com, for more info, or go see them in person, Indiantown Road in Jupiter.
Hey guys, my name is Jason Tilson, firefighter from Black Canyon, Arizona, and I love Firehouse Subs because the more subs they sell, the more they are able to help save lives in our communities. That's why the guys at Firehouse Subs are introducing the new $5 snack time combo. From 2 to 5 p.m. every day, you can get a small sub, chips, and a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5. So now, even an afternoon snack can help save lives because a portion of every Firehouse Subs purchase goes towards providing life-saving equipment for first responders all across the country. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to all of us.
New $5 snack time combo at Firehouse Subs.
2 to 5 p.m. every day. Get a small sub, 22-ounce drink, and chips for just $5. But hurry, it's for a limited time only. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by CC's Pizza.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Cloud cover on this Thursday. Lots of clouds overhead today and scattered showers too. 50% chance for scattered showers, a few this morning, and then a few isolated showers and storms this afternoon. Cloudy skies mean highs only near 88. Tonight, partly cloudy, 77. And Friday, sunny to partly cloudy, the high 90. The rain chance, 30%.
Want to taste the sauced and tossed flavors of Cece's wings on your pizza? Well, now you can. New wing-inspired pizzas with honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and buffalo chicken. Now on Cece's Buffet for just $5 and change. Prices may vary at participating locations for a limited time.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, as you are trying to help out the people who need it here in South Florida, especially as we look to our neighbors in the Keys who really need our help, we're going to be doing stuff with the KVJ Volunteer Army. We're putting all those things together right now. You can go onto our website, kvjshow.com, sign up for that. And as soon as we get our missions, we will let people know exactly what we can do. You can also keep checking in with our Facebook page. A lot of information. In fact, we got some information that's going to be posted here in just a bit about some stuff and extra food items you might have that you could go and donate that we can take down to the people in the Keys. So I will get to that coming up here, but just keep checking our Facebook page for that kind of information. Go to Facebook and just put in the KVJ Show to check it out.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Those hot cops from Gainesville that had that viral post before they went out into Hurricane Irma to help the people in that area, apparently they are going to be featured in a calendar. And somebody sent us a great idea saying we should put together a hot cop calendar with all the different municipalities in South Florida, sell it, and raise some money for Hurricane Irma.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. So maybe something that we can consider. So all the different municipalities, if you want to start contacting us, make it easier. Say, hey, yeah, we got some hot dudes that'll be in it.
Well, we accept guys that are like 55 that are detectives that wear the trench coats. You know what I'm talking about? Like a Columbo type.
I would just recommend keeping it sexy. I mean, you got to, do what you got to do. And then,
So no.
yeah.
No.
Nobody wants to see 55. I want to see 25. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it might be. We can put it up there. We'll find a way to get some money for the Hurricane Irma people. So let us know. Be something we can work on. I'm not sure if it's something we'll get done this week because we got some other things we got to pay attention to. But yeah, but thank you. It's a great idea. People are taking some guesses. Okay, the worst city apparently in the whole state of Florida is right here in South Florida. Which one do you think it is? Some people saying if it's not Belglade, your list is weak. Come on. Somebody said Fort Pierce. Got to be Lake Worth. Everybody's like throwing out these different things and what they think it is.
The fort?
Yeah, now let me tell you how they came about this ruling and who came about it. It was the website 24/7 Wall Street, and they looked at things like crime rates, unemployment, and housing. And so by comparing those things, that's how they came up with their analysis. So you're looking at crime, violent crime too. They're looking at unemployment and housing and the cost of it.
Okay.
Okay, so now thinking about that, in South Florida, where do you think you might have high crime, you might have a lot of unemployment, and the housing is completely unaffordable for the actual citizens?
West Palm Beach?
Nope, it's not it. It's Miami Beach.
Yeah, I thought that would be it.
Well, you didn't say
The
it.
housing is super expensive.
Well, it's really, and people, if you're in Miami Beach, you're saying, yeah, absolutely, this will probably make sense to you. It's because of the segregations, the haves and the have-nots. And
Right.
that's so much of what South Florida is, the haves and the have-nots. And Miami Beach is the prime example of the haves versus the have-nots. The typical home in Miami Beach costs $460,000. That is 9 times the median household income.
Wow.
10% of the households in Miami Beach earn less than $10,000 a year. 10% earn less than $10,000 a year, and your average home price is $460,000. while 14% of the households earn at least $200,000. So you've got rich people and poor people. And then in the midst of that, violence and crime are really high. Miami Beach has more than double the statewide violent crime rate.
Wow.
Yeah, so you pack all that into it, and that's how they came up with it. Because when I first saw them, I'm going, oh, okay, this is just somebody trolling on Miami Beach. And then when you break it down, you're like, okay, interesting stats. And it's kind of a snapshot of what Miami Beach is all about. Not to mention awful parking.
Awful parking, overpriced cocktails. If you're going to South Beach, I love South Beach. Bring a cooler.
Yeah.
Pack your
you.
own beverages. Do not try to buy a drink from the bar. You will be pissed.
Yeah.
Or a grilled cheese.
So I saw that, and that kind of got me. It was like, what is the worst city in all of Florida? I'm like going, I have to know. And do you ever have that? And it's so interesting because this happened to me last night. In fact, yesterday afternoon, I had something I had to do, and I was on a time schedule for it. And I got onto a story, and I was on time. Everything was working according to plan. And next thing I knew, it was like I was in a vortex, and I looked, and I was 40 minutes past my deadline. I'm like, what happened? And I realized I had just been falling into one clickbait after another. And it was like somebody had zapped my mind and I didn't know where I was. And I'm like going, it felt like a Twilight Zone kind of thing or Black Mirror, whatever your reference is. Like I had lost an hour and a half.
They always get me on the titles. This gator goes face to face with a puppy, and you won't believe what happens. And you're like, oh my gosh, what happened to the puppy? And you click.
Yeah.
And nothing,
I love puppies.
Nothing happened to the puppy.
He's fine.
They're fine. Yeah, the gator's owned by somebody. It's a guy named Gator.
Yeah, so I was pulling off some of the headlines that I was seeing. I'm just kind of curious. Would you guys click on this? Because these are a lot of the ones that got me yesterday. I couldn't help myself.
Okay.
It is one of the stories would be more clickbait. I'd be like, I got to know.
They get you more when you're tired, too.
Oh, I know.
When I'm tired, I'm not on my game, I find myself clicking on. I'm like, what am I even clicking on? I don't care about a guy named Puppy.
Yeah.
They really get you when it's the kind where you click and then you have to click another button for the next picture and another button for the next. That's when they really get you.
And they're racking up the clicks. They're selling it. Yeah, I know. And eventually you're like, I don't want to know that badly.
Yeah.
So
you just say, forget it.
You're like, my curiosity's here. Make it real easy for me. And a lot of times they don't. Here are some of the ones that got me. This is the clickbait. Michael Jordan's ex-wife looks shockingly different today. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, what does she look like?
Would that get you?
Is she a man now?
Got me.
What's going on?
That wouldn't get me.
That one doesn't get you.
I would not click on that one.
Okay, what about this one? Husband divorced his wife after looking closer at this photo. I mean, whatever happened in the photo is enough that he had to divorce her.
Yeah, I probably would look at that. Like, is it a ghost?
What did she do?
Yeah.
You think there's got to be I'm thinking there's some kind of like cheating thing that's going on in there.
Right.
Like, what's the hussy doing in that photo? There got to be like a guy in the background. Like you can see maybe a guy's face
hiding in a closet.
Yeah, she's like FaceTiming her guy, and in the corner you see like, wait, that's a face. That's some other dude.
I think I do click on that. Unfortunately,
got me.
You turned off your mic.
I know.
You clicked on that.
I'm beside myself.
Got me. 29 freaky women you won't believe exist.
Yeah, I mean, come on, of course. Send me the link.
You got him.
I actually passed over that one. I'm like,
you did?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, it's gonna be,
I got to explore that one.
That's Jay Bird's thing. He loves a freaky woman.
Well, how freaky are they? What kind of freakish ways do they have?
I don't know because I didn't go on that one. I can't tell you.
Don't worry, he'll go on it later. He'll tell you.
That's way better than what does Jordan's wife look like now.
I think because of the local connection. I've seen his current wife. We ran into her one time out just shopping.
Unbelievably hot.
Yeah. Even her nanny's hot. So I'm like going, well, then what does the ex look like? So I had to put all reference to it.
I think the nanny's also sponsored by Nike.
Yeah, every kid was wearing his Jumpman stuff. All right, what about this? Clickbait. Would you go for it? 14 huge celebrities who worked some very crazy first jobs.
Ugh, no.
Yeah, it didn't get me in.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, you got to try harder on that. Celebrity chauffeurs reveal secrets about what the job is really like.
Ooh, yeah. I would click that.
I would click that. I would definitely click that one.
Yeah, there is some interesting stuff on that. I have to bring that article in. But then as soon as I do, I'm going to say I'll go get that today and bring it in tomorrow, and then I'm going to lose another 2 hours. Mistakes that made it into the final cut of Titanic without anyone noticing.
Ugh, no.
What about this one? Does this clickbait get you? Even the biggest Marilyn Monroe fans didn't know these incredible facts about her life.
I heard some facts about her because I did click on that.
Yeah,
one of those
I
things.
did that article too.
Is it true? Is this fact or fiction? And this is out. You can look it up. That she a lot of times would go to bed with food crumbs in her bed. She'd lay in food crumbs. And,
yeah.
And she was kind of gross.
I had heard that. Yeah.
Does that turn you on?
I don't know. I'm kind of debating. I'm kind of torn.
She's hot, and she's got snacks in the bed.
She's got food crumbs.
She rolls over. There's a nutty buddy.
Yeah, they had a whole article on it. It wasn't a very flattering article, but who knows if it's real.
Well, she used to drink and do pills, I think, at home.
And you think that leads to food crumbs?
And absolutely it leads to food crumbs. I know, because I've been there.
When you go to this article, there's 40 pages to click through.
Whoa.
I totally clicked on one of this. That's because I remember reading about it was all these gross things about her.
She's fascinating.
A lot of the facts that they have on here are not, and you keep going. That's why I hate clickbait. Like, here was the one. Just before her death, she was reading 2 different books, To Kill a Mockingbird and also another one by Ralph Greenson. And you're like, I didn't need to know that.
I don't know. Mockingbird, it kind of tells her where her head was at.
She was known for being fairly athletic. So what?
Yeah, that was weak.
Most of them are. There's like maybe one that's good, and you're like, well, why did I just spend all that time on that? All right, does this one get you, this clickbait? 33 actors reveal what it's really like to shoot a sex scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I like that
I
because
click on it.
It's interesting when they talk about, sometimes the guys wear like a sock thing.
Or they'll tape it.
Like what they do to keep from like being like aroused.
Samuel L. Jackson says he'll apologize. Go, hey, look, it just happens. It's natural.
Yeah, hey, don't blame me. It's a compliment.
I think it's more of an apology necessary if he doesn't.
Right.
Well, that was someone I heard an actress talk about. I'm kind of disappointed if you don't get one.
It says something about me.
Gotta tell you, last week, producer Denny's was on it with the joke jury, and they were all hurricane-themed jokes.
Volume 1 greatest hits.
Yeah, nailed it. So what is he going to do for an encore this week? Can he keep up the momentum? Producer Denny's got his joke jury coming up next right here on the KVJ Show.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends. Tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
All right, baby, here we go. Another round for producer Denny's and his joke jury here. He's been writing them up. What we do, we sit in judgment. If we crack up, crack a smile, start laughing, whatever, then we're off the joke jury. That's his goal, to try to get us all to laugh here today. I got to tell you, solid round last week, producer Denny's.
Thanks.
I think 4 out of 5 were awesome jokes.
Some people are saying it was his best round.
Might have been.
And those people are me.
Topical.
Mm-hmm.
What will you give us today? Everybody is wondering.
Well, this one's kind of a smorgasbord. The last one was hurricane themed. Who knew there was humor in hurricanes?
Yeah. You're bringing it. All right, so here we go. Producer Denny's joke jury.
All right, guys. What does Hulk Hogan say to his mother on her birthday?
I don't know. What does he say?
Happy birthday, mother.
Was that even a Hulk Hogan impersonation? Who was that?
Hulk Hogan. Happy birthday, mother.
It was so bad, it's funny.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Joke number 2. What's Forrest Gump's favorite pasta?
Forrest Gump's favorite pasta. I don't know. What would that be?
Penne.
Okay. Penne?
That's funny.
You're crushing with Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia's loving it.
She loves
She
it.
loves bad humor.
Get it, Jenny?
No, we get it. Yeah.
I like it. Good work, Denny.
Joke number 3 for you guys. What do you call a congested women's rights activist?
What? I don't know. What do you call her?
A feminist.
Not feminist.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll see myself out, guys.
I love it. I think you're doing great.
I like him.
Virginia's love that. She doesn't like if she loves
You're on a
him.
roll, baby.
Kevin's tapped out. He's texting right now.
I got stuff to do.
He's texting Leo. He's like, fire Denny's today.
Fire Denny.
All right, joke number 4 for you guys. Why can't Blackstreet do landscaping?
You mean the hip-hop group?
The R&B group, yes.
I don't know. Why can't they do landscaping?
Because their contract says no diggity.
All right, okay.
That's awesome.
That was kind of dumb but awesome. All right. What else you got for us?
Final joke.
Yeah.
Why didn't the porn star study for her upcoming peen quiz? They have to study for this stuff now.
They quiz him?
They quiz him now.
Okay, I don't know. Why?
Because she knew she would end up blowing it.
I don't know.
5 for 5.
Virginia loved them all.
I mean, belly laughing.
She thought it was pretty solid.
You gotta put those in the book.
Okay. All right.
That's always great, Jeff. Producer
Yes, very nice. All right. Thank you very much, Denny's. A lot of fans of your work in here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know a lot of people. Some people are good at hurricanes. Some people are not. And what I mean by that is some people really know how to prepare. Some people really know how to entertain themselves. Some people know how to minimize the misery. They know even with a worst case scenario, they're like, I got this, I got that. They may be saved up. Maybe they got generators, maybe whatever it is. I mean, some people can turn a really bad situation into a party. Now, Jaybird is being accused of turning a bad situation into something that's even more depressing and awful because of what he does during the hurricane. Now, apparently producer Denny's and his fiance Jen were getting on Jaybird because he spent a lot of time home alone, no power in the dark, drinking and listening
Hold
to...
on. No. Who are they? Home alone in the dark, drinking by my... What are you talking about?
Maybe I'm just hearing a bad report. I don't know.
Well, I don't think, he wasn't bored. I think he probably amused himself, if you know what I mean, a lot of that time.
Oh, okay.
Were you drinking and just masturbating alone?
What is happening here? If you want to know what happened was, I was before the power had gone out. We were just kind of listening to some music. Denny's would go to my place. I go to Denny's place. I was having a couple drinks, and they came over to my place, and I had my playlist on, and they were on me saying, "You listen to the worst pre-hurricane music ever."
You do listen to some sad stuff.
You're drinking and you're listening to this crap. This isn't a party. I think I love it. That's how I get down. When we do Blue Martini, I listen to more, softer music.
He rides to Blue Martini listening to James Taylor.
And is that such a crime?
Does that pump you up?
Yeah, it does in a way. It does.
Don't get it.
I don't need to be pumped up.
Yeah, the weird thing about it is, like, if he is going to be running on the treadmill, like, his workout playlist is like the same as his party playlist, but it's all like...
I like to think when I'm running, man.
Slow.
I like to work it out in the old brain.
Now, is your drinking playlist different than your workout playlist? Because your workout playlist is slow. Is your drinking playlist, like, more sad?
No, I would just call it sentimental. I just think you...
Reflective and tearful.
You don't like doing that? You don't like having a couple pops and listening to some songs with some meaning?
No, I like to listen to surface dance party music when I'm drinking. Pump me up, get me moving.
But
I don't want to think.
But that doesn't mean there's something wrong with me because I like it that way. I'm not on you about what you got.
Well, I want to hear this playlist, and then we'll sit because people are probably going, well, let me hear it. Now, so here's...
Well, this is...
Here's the kind of music. This would be on Jaybird's drinking playlist that he has.
These are songs that were played when they were making fun of me.
Okay.
I've looked at love from both sides and give and take and still some
This is awful. That's awful.
Who is this anyway?
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets slower.
Oh yeah, Queen. No one likes Queen.
Not this one.
Let it breathe.
My heart's at an all-time low. I'm alone.
Them lonely eyes, Virginia. Lonely bloodshot eyes. I can't make you love me.
Gosh.
Wow. Oh man. Now, are you happy while you're listening to this? Or
Yeah,
are you...
I'm not at all depressed.
So you're listening to this music and you're
Dude,
joyous.
I've always been like this, even in middle school.
Yeah. So imagine this, you're riding out the hurricane with Jay Bird, you're having a couple cocktails.
I wasn't expecting a huge party.
Yeah.
Nat King Cole?
Yeah, that's what you're partying out to.
That just feels like lounging around at the end of the night, getting ready to wind it down and crawl in bed. And, oh, Nat King Cole's going to tuck me in.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not getting me pumped.
Yeah, I mean, some people actually like a little meaning behind their music. They don't love Kesha all the time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
The cash me out girl, like you like.
Well, can any of us really throw any stones? And here we are throwing stones without presenting our own drinking playlist. Now, this is the kind of stuff like if you're having some drinks and I think getting it going, like you're starting off your day, your night, whatever it might be, and you're like going, okay, I'm just kind of like kicking out of the cocktail. What do I want to listen to? So we have all put together our own playlist to compare to Jaybird's. Are any of them worse than his? We'll find out next.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like
All right, so when you're having a couple cocktails, what are the songs that you like to listen to? Really going, okay, this just sets the tone. I'm feeling good. Everything is all right. We had heard about Jaybird's drinking playlist during Hurricane Irma.
Weepy songs from front to back.
Yeah, it was, some slower stuff. It was
Hey, look, I am what I am.
Nat King Cole in there and Joni Mitchell and
Yeah, I
Slow
mean,
Queen.
come on. They're not respected in the music industry. Who likes them?
I'm just like, I don't know. I could not get pumped up with that.
Well, some of the comments that people text in, somebody said, I just fell asleep driving, thanks. I'm literally yawning, and that playlist isn't suitable for any situation. And are you all sure that Jaybird is okay and not severely depressed and just hiding it?
I am not depressed. I've loved this kind. You guys have known me for how long?
Yeah.
Do we need to get you on meds?
Have I always been this way? Have I not?
Do you need some meds?
I do not need meds.
You have. That's why we have a hard time drinking with you, because Jaybird wants to take over the music, and you're like, oh my gosh, here we go.
I'm
We're going to be crying in 20 minutes.
I'm a melody man. I like a good melody.
He'd be great for alcoholics, because most people don't want to drink when they hear his music.
He's constantly PMSing.
That's so not true.
All right, so what we done, because we are throwing stones, what songs would you like to listen to while you're having cocktails? Everybody's different. Everybody's got their own thing. Virginia, you say you kind of like a little bit more of the dancier type stuff.
I do. I like girls power. I like dancey. I like sassy girl. I like shake my butt. That kind of stuff.
Okay, so if you're drinking with Virginia, this is what music you're going to be listening to.
Just what you want. You want Virginia drunk and sassy. It's so awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Yep.
I'ma fight till we see the sunlight.
Oh my goodness. So lots in your face pretty quick. Now, do you start off with this, or is this like after you get a solid buzz going?
Oh, all the way through.
All the way through, okay.
Britney, Beyonce, Kesha.
Okay. So that's the kind of stuff that if
yeah.
you're drinking with Virginia, it's going to be playing.
I love it.
I hate your list.
Well, you got a lot of balls, Weepy.
Well, I mean, I got to give it back to you. But in all honesty, no kidding around, I do hate your list.
My list, what I usually do, it's twofold. There are songs I like to drink to, and then if it gets a little bit more excitable, then you can up it later in the night. But yeah, usually I'm a day drinker, and so my stuff is just kind of like tiki bar, kind of infused, kind of like playlist.
It's drinking country. He's gonna have. Let's predict his songs.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna have.
You know me.
A drinking country song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I will.
Basically, Kevin's montage is going to be a BuzzFeed list or a Reddit list.
A boring, predictable.
Yeah. It's going to be.
Mostly
This is awesome. It'll be
country.
so. It'll be every song will be so middle of the road. Everybody loves.
Okay, well, this is just like, all right. If
you
rather
play Red Solo Cup, I'm punching you.
You don't have to punch me.
Okay.
Not on my list. No, I wouldn't make it. You've heard Jay Bird's list. You heard Virginia's list. Here's my list of the songs I'd like to drink to. Yes.
Exhibit A, Your Honor.
Predictable but awesome.
Exhibit
Who's
A.
going to be like, going, oh, hey, can we not play Bob Marley at the Tiki Bar? 311.
So predictable.
But awesome. You're like going, okay.
Hey, BuzzFeed's on the line. They want their list back.
Oh, sorry. It's popular.
Here's the Too Cool for the Room song.
Uh-huh.
This is Edgy Kev.
This is the hipster pick.
Edgy Kev.
This is his craft beer pick.
Edgy Dad.
Good tune. Weezer.
Okay, I can't hate this one.
I love Weezer, but I just want to keep on hating on Kevin.
Okay, I got it. There you go.
There it is.
That's it, baby.
There it is.
There needs to be a new rule. Kevin's not allowed to do anything with this song anymore.
He loves it too much. We need to take it from him.
That needs to be taken away from him.
It's a great song.
You're not allowed to ever listen to that
Zach Brown's
again.
coming up in 2 weeks. There's no way. You're going to hear more Zach Brown than ever.
Oh,
The chicken fry song. I hold that. That's up with a pontoon song. Pontoon. Goofy country. Oh yeah.
Okay, what about Denny's? Now, are you drinking with Denny's or are you?
Well, I mean,
okay. These are smoky songs.
I think you guys know.
Are we just going to hear Pink Floyd "Comfortably Numb" album side one?
On a loop.
Is that what we got here?
I got separate genres for weed music and for drinking
Oh, okay,
music.
so they're two different lists.
Drinking music's got to be fun. It's got to be dancey.
I agree, Dennis.
Okay, the weed one's a little different.
Weed one's a little bit slowed down, not as dancey.
A little more introspective.
A little more thought provoking.
Okay, so this is producer Denny's drinking list.
From a mess to the masses.
Oh, can't go wrong with the Killers, baby.
such a jam.
Dude,
Okay,
you basically did our driving CD. That's all those songs we drive to all the time.
You're not drinking and driving, are you?
No.
Nothing better than a vodka behind the wheel.
That's not what I meant. But that is we love those songs.
Oh, they're so good.
What a coincidence. All right, some of the comments coming in. This is kind of interesting. Somebody said, I loved everything that Jaybird played on his list, except I'd throw in the Wu-Tang Clan. What?
Just to mix it up a bit, maybe.
I loved Virginia's list for drinking when I was 21. I don't know how long ago that was. And some of the ladies are loving Virginia's list.
It's fun. It's girly.
Yeah.
I like to shake my butt, Kev. I don't know if you've seen it.
Somebody said Kev's list is awesome minus the country. You're always going to have a lot of people. You got to watch what company you're in. A lot of people really hate country.
I'm surprised you didn't go 311 Amber, the most predictable 311 song
I love that
anybody
song.
ever put on a list.
I love that song.
A little shocked he didn't do
So
that.
what? You
That
love
was
songs.
the way we expected you to go.
No, so what? You love songs. All right, there you go. Well, Denny's, I'm sure we'll put those up. You can vote on your favorites. You can get the list of songs. We'll post up the ones as well if you're putting together a drinking playlist. If you are still without power, 1/3 pretty much of South Floridians in the major counties are. We feel for you. In fact, we got some people on the line that are just going, when is it going to come on? And then other people are saying, it just came on, like Chris in Palm Beach Gardens. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Good. What a great feeling. You just got your power back?
Yeah, I just got it back last night. I was getting up to go to work at like 11:30, and the power was just on. I don't know what time exactly it came on.
Nice.
But I don't know if you guys remember, yesterday I texted in about the fire in my neighbor's yard.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when the generator came on or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to put the power on, and it started a fire somehow. I'm not really sure exactly how, but I mean, they got back to work and they got it done. So
nice.
I mean, got to give them credit for that. I mean, hate the company all you want, but not the workers.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. You keep it separate, and a lot of people are taking out just any kind of, and I understand, when you're without power, you're so frustrated and you're hot and you just feel nasty and you've been taking cold showers, and so I get it. But yeah, just try to remove yourself. I mean, they're not the face. They're not going to go right back and talk to the CEO of FPL.
No.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot better. Like the numbers from this storm to Wilma back in 2005, it's noticeably
It is
much better.
And all we can ask for is improvement. They're getting better, and so we have to be thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. And if you've not heard Jaybird and Denny's FPL appreciation song, we got that for you coming up in the next 30 minutes.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, did Larry King's heart attack actually save his life? Crazy story. I'll share it with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout Sales event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it's not looking too bad on your roadways right now. Just one incident in Fort Lauderdale that's blocking the exit ramp from I-95 northbound to westbound Broward Boulevard. We also have a couple of spots where the traffic lights are not working. The first one in Miramar University Drive at Pembroke Road. Another one on University Drive as well in Miramar. That one is at the Florida's Turnpike. There's also a little police activity in Hollywood. That's North Park Road. Both northbound and southbound traffic affected from Johnson Street to Taft Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Mumford & Sons are returning to the U.S. September 19th, American Airlines Arena, with 3 globally acclaimed albums worth of music, stretching from 2009's folk rock smash Sigh No More, right through to 2015's Wilder Mind, plus the recent collaborative mini-album Johannesburg. The multi-Grammy award-winning Mumford & Sons will be back on U.S. soil to perform a very special headline show. Tickets on sale now at mumfordandsons.com.
You know, most of us who try to work out like 5 days a week, your schedule is completely thrown off with the hurricane. But I did talk to a buddy of mine who he worked out at home, even in the dark and with no AC. Now that's dedication. If you're one of those people who doesn't want to have to rely on a gym, you can get some great equipment for your very own home at Busybody Gyms to Go, where you can save up to 30% off on great store-wide names like Precor, Life Fitness, Stairmaster. They've got it all: the treadmills, the ellipticals, the home gyms, the exercise bikes, and the rowers. And they will give you 60 months interest-free financing. 60 months. Nobody else is doing that. Just go online today, gymstogo.com, gymstogo.com. They bring it to your house. They set it up for you at gymstogo.com, gymstogo.com.
Johnny, you got your speech ready for the Origo pre-owned opener?
Yes. Team, our goal is to sell 500 pre-owned vehicles, and it requires determination, physical skill, and mental fortitude.
Why not just say it requires selling pre-owned at up to 50% off original MSRP?
That too. Now let's go win this one for the Geiper.
It's Gipper, not Geiper.
Oh.
Origo's famous pre-owned super sale is happening this weekend. Over 500 pre-owned sedans, SUVs, trucks, minivans, virtually every brand and model, all up to 50% off original MSRP. $20,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $10,000. $10,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $5,000. And some for as low as $29.99.
Johnny, are the banks on the sideline ready to approve buyers?
Yes, and all we want to do is approve you.
Don't miss Origo's famous pre-owned super sale this weekend only. All trades welcome. Okeechobee Boulevard in the Turnpike, West Palm. View inventory now at origo.net.
All original MSRP amounts vary subject to prior sale plus tax title $7.99 dealer fee. See dealer for details.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. So dry. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your mouth cannonball into a barrel of mothballs? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? You're so parched. You know it. I know it. The entire radio knows it. Just admit it. You want a Mountain Dew. Your mouth feels like it just inhaled the insides of a punching bag, and the only remedy is that neon green potion. Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the Dew.
Mountain Dew Kickstart combines the bold taste of dew with juice and just the right amount of kick to get you charged up. Pick up Mountain Dew Kickstart cans, 2 for $3 at your neighborhood 7-Eleven today. Now in 2 new flavors, mango lime and raspberry citrus. Fuel with flavor.
You know, I and my family, it just seems like illness, injury all the time, but we have a plan. We know where we're going to take it. If you have this in your family too, you got to get your plan ahead of time before the drama happens. Know that you can go to MD Now. They are the largest urgent care provider in all of South Florida. MD Now Urgent Care is open every day, 365 days a year from 8 to 8, including holidays, and now with over 30 locations and growing throughout South Florida, MD Now has a convenient urgent care near you. MD Now is amazing. They even have online check-in available. Save time by checking in online at mdnow.com. Choose your nearest location from anywhere, and then you also can figure out your wait time too, so you pull in right when they're ready to see you. How awesome is that? MD Now has an app as well, so go and download it. It's either available in the Android or the Apple App Store. No insurance is necessary at MD Now. They have very low self-pay rates for adults and children, and a doctor is always on site. For life's little emergencies, you know they're going to happen. Have a plan ahead of time. Take it to MD Now.
If you're a State Farm policyholder and have been affected by the recent hurricane, please contact your State Farm agent. You can also call 1-800-SF-CLAIM or 800-732-5246 to get started. We're taking calls around the clock and responding as quickly as possible because at State Farm, our goal is to help our customers get their lives back to normal. Contact your local agent, call 1-800-SF-CLAIM or visit statefarm.com.
At Stage.com, we have fresh deals every day, with even more new looks arriving all the time. Like the latest styles from Calvin Klein, Jessica Simpson, Adidas, Skechers, Carter's, and more. And amazing beauty finds from Estee Lauder and Clinique. Plus, our mobile app and incredible sales give you even more ways to save. There's always something new at Stage.com. Value at your fingertips. Style delivered right to your door. Stage.com.
I was at the gym yesterday and noticed that there were a lot of older guys that were in there and older guys that were strong. I mean, it looked great too. And I tell you, it's a lot better today to get older than it was 20 years ago. A big part of that is because of the hormone replacement therapy and what they've discovered with it. Hormone replacement therapy, it makes getting older easier because you can maintain that lean muscle that you're able to keep when you were younger. When you get older, after the age of 25, every single year, your average guy is going to lose 1 pound of muscle and replace it with 1 pound of fat. That's why 20 years ago, 50-year-old guys didn't look like what 50-year-old guys today look like. So if you want to turn the tide, if you want to look better, you want to feel better, and get more energy, that's the biggest part of it too. Hormone replacement therapy is for you, not just guys, also ladies. It's just as good, if not better, for you. And your insurance is likely going to pay for it. So just go online to WellingtonAntiAging.com to find out more. WellingtonAntiAging.com.
New sneakers, not the dorky kind, rad backpacks ×3.
Bud's Chicken and Seafood knows getting the family back to school can bust your budget.
The house to myself? Worth it.
Stay in budget. Get 2 pieces of chicken and fries for just $3.49 or 3 pieces for $3.99 at Bud's.
You know, when it comes to braces, my daughter Magnolia absolutely loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, it looks like Larry King's heart attack actually saved his life. That's kind of crazy to think about, but yeah, if he hadn't had the heart attack, doctors wouldn't have been able to save his life for another thing. Unbelievable. We'll tell you what that was coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, did you see Aaron Carter went on an episode of The Doctors? Now, it's going to air, I think, today. And the doctors, in their test results, revealed that Aaron Carter has a mixture of all kinds of drugs in his system that could kill him.
He's on Xanax, and he's on another pain pill.
Opiates, yeah.
Yeah, opiates of some sort. And I know a lot of people don't realize Xanax can be such a powerful drug. And if you overuse that, it can mess up your life. It really can.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of those different pills and the ones he's on are like highly addictive.
Highly addictive.
Yeah, and they took his weight. They said that Aaron Carter weighs 115 pounds with his clothes on.
Wow.
If I could only be 115 pounds, I'd be so happy.
Well, he's doing the classic denial. Like everything, a person that's in denial, he's literally saying every single thing on the checklist.
Yeah, the doctors are like, look, you better get it together because you are going to die from this.
Well, what it looks like is he's taking all those pills and then he's not eating.
Oh, that's a mess. In other news, it looks like that pharmacy guy, remember the guy that upped the price of the AIDS drugs?
Yes.
And everybody hated this cat. It turns out that guy is awaiting his trial for this scam that he had, where he had this hedge fund, but he was defrauding people and taking their money and doing all kinds of shady stuff with it. This guy is super, super shady. Then he went on Facebook and offered $5,000 to anybody who could bring him a strand of Hillary Clinton's hair. I guess he wanted to do some kind of testing on it, and he says he wants to clone her or something weird like that. He says he was kidding, but a judge took it very serious and revoked his $5 million bail that he was out on and threw him in jail. They take that very serious when Secret Service has to step up their security.
Yeah.
You offer $5,000 for a strand of Hillary Clinton's hair. Some dummy is going to go and try to get one of her hairs out of her head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy. They threw him in jail, and he is now there trying to get out of it. But his lawyers so far have been hitting the wall, not able to get him out. And that's just so awesome. Karma, dude. Finally here, Larry King, man, he had a heart attack. And in his post-treatment for his heart attack, He went in for an x-ray. Here he is talking about the x-ray that might have saved his life.
So I get my checkup every year, and part of the checkup is a chest x-ray. And then the doctor says, I see a little spot here. Let's do a CAT scan. And he says, well, you have a small cancer. It could be malignant, could be benign, and we ought to take it out. They took it out. It was malignant, but they were going to take it out whether it was malignant or benign. They tested, and they said, you're fine. It was stage 1. There was no clue. I had no clue at all. If I had not had the chest x-ray, it would have progressed.
Wow.
I feel like even when he was 9 years old, he still talked like that.
Think so?
Yeah.
He's always been old.
He's always had old voice, yeah.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
All righty. Well, we are doing a lot of stuff here with people just calling in and letting us know some of the cool stuff that is happening. The hashtag Be Cool Hurricane Edition here. I love some of these stories. Somebody said yesterday I went to a McDonald's. I was about $4 short of a meal. Now, given they had a limited menu, but they kept asking for change and more money, and the manager totally waived everything. Totally hooked me up with a meal, half off. They were super, super friendly than any other time before, and I want to give those employees a shout out. I was hungry, making an hour and 30-minute drive, and they were cool as F. Hashtag Be Cool. So that's awesome.
Nice.
Somebody else said that I know you guys are bombarded with hashtag Be Cool stories, but I'd like to throw a shout out to Lutina's Pizza in Lakewood Park.
Oh, they have such good pizza. I grew up on Lutina's.
Did you just moan?
I did.
You went, oh.
They were open today, even though they were running on generator with no AC. The poor employees were so hot, but they had the biggest smiles on their faces and were so friendly. And the main reason I got to thank them is because I served my son and I a slice of pizza before proceeding to fumble the entire rest of the pie on the ground.
Aww.
Only 2 pieces are gone. The rest of the pie falls onto the floor. They immediately jumped up to help while telling me not to worry, and they brought me a whole new pizza. Now, I insisted on paying for the 2 slices that we ate before dropping the rest, but they refused, and I almost cried.
Okay, see, that's how you do it right. That's how you get returning customers going back. Lutina's, thumbs up.
Lutina's for life.
And I love this from Clarita. She said, I live in Homestead, and thankfully my family and I were spared, and my house is okay and with power. And I'm writing because I have an offer for those affected by Hurricane Irma in the Keys. My house is open for a hot meal, hot coffee, chocolate tea, or any other hot beverage they would take in the morning, a hot shower, a break from the heat. My heart goes out to all without power, especially the elderly people, kids, pets. I was blessed that I was spared, and there is electricity in my house. Please, please, please let them know that they do not have to go without. They have someplace to go. And so we do have Clarita's number if you're in Homestead and you'd like to pop over to Clarita. She's opening the door for you. So that's just the kind of awesome neighborly stuff that people are doing here with all this happening. And talking about power, things are slowly looking better. In fact, there was a big jump yesterday. Last night, basically, if you're talking Palm Beach, Broward, Miami-Dade, you got about 2/3 of the people back with the power. 285,000 homes and businesses without Broward. 510 have been restored. 262 in Palm Beach without power. 519 restored. 379 without in Miami-Dade. 641 have been restored. And that's a lot better. This point, after the recovery with Hurricane Wilma in 2005, only 13% had their power restored. Now it's 60%.
That's a big jump.
Yeah,
we
a
are
little bit
getting
over.
so much better.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of really cool stuff. And, you know, the sad stories are the ones that we hear with people out there just screaming at FPL linemen and people that are working, trying to get the power back on.
Yeah, well, my buddy works for him, and he was just saying, some people are really starting to get bummed out because they are working a lot of hours, and nobody likes when someone comes up and starts belittling you, especially when they're trying to help you, and that is going on.
That's the wrong person to yell at.
And I understand.
That guy's trying to help and put your power back on.
I get the frustration, but don't be yelling at the linemen. They're the ones putting it back on for you.
Somebody texted in and said, I work for FP&L and you have no idea how hard these people are working. A friend of mine put in 20 hours the other day when the max is 16. I would love the people complaining to volunteer their help and see how hard and hectic it really is while keeping normal business going. So there you go. So we've kind of done a tribute to the FPL workers and all the linemen from different states that have come in to help us out.
A lot of guys are out-of-town crew, and we're so thankful for them.
Yeah, and kind of a little note for everybody else here in South Florida as well, just to kind of like be cool with these people, if you would.
I know you're angry. This hurricane's got you in a funk. Got you in a funk. You're sick to death of your junk, smelling like a skunk. Skunky junk. Help is coming. There's no need to be rude. Don't be rude. Because FPL workers, well, they've got feelings too. They've got feelings. I know your boobs are drenched with sweat. Boobies drenched with sweat. And the crack of your butt is constantly wet. Drip, drip, drip. But please be patient with the FPL crew. They want to help you. And please don't forget that these workers have feelings too. I know it's frustrating masturbating in a house that's hot as hell, but please don't yell at the workers of FPL.
There you go. Nice little peaceful tribute to the FPL workers doing so much. And tomorrow we're going to be showing some love. Thank you to Subway. They're providing 300 sandwiches to do a food drop for the FPL workers at their hub station tomorrow morning.
Nice.
We're going to be taking those out, and we're also going to be giving them trays with like 25 sandwiches on them so they can take them out into the field, because they, as we found out, are not allowed to drive the trucks to restaurants or places to go eat. So whatever they can scrounge up to eat in their trucks, and same thing with water and those kind of things.
You want food in their belly, give them energy.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. It will only help them out. So we do feel for people, because we know that a third of you are still without power.
Yeah.
And it's confusing and it's frustrating.
Look, that song is not for the people who are suffering and being cool about it. I feel terrible for them. It's for the people that are going up to FPL workers and screaming at them and calling them names.
Mm-hmm. And this is also, too, to throw out a good positive note for all of the people who are cops, firefighters, EMS. You guys are doing an amazing job. Somebody said, my husband and I just bought breakfast for 4 officers and thanked them for their service.
Aww.
They work so hard every day, but even harder since Irma. Thank you all to our first responders. And want to give a shout out to Brooke Ball. She had sent us an email. She had met us last year for the first time at the inaugural KVJ 5K. You posed with my mom in our Jaybird for President shirts.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you've been a huge part of my life forever, and I recently began working for law enforcement, which caused me to be away from my family, and while they evacuated, I remained at home. And after I was allowed to leave my job, I came home to an empty house with no power or cable, and during my off time, I always had your podcast playing in the background, so I don't feel quite so alone. So thank you guys so much for all you do and how much you mean to your listeners. So that was very
sweet.
nice. Thank you, Brooke, for that.
Yeah, thank you for what you do.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Somebody said, don't forget about Duke Power, Pike Electric, and Viking Power out of Wisconsin. I'm hearing that they're doing a lot of stuff as well. So thank you guys from out of state.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys that are from far away. I mean, they drove all that way to come here and help us get our power back up.
Yeah, no, it's amazing stuff. So very cool. So we do appreciate all of it. I know that people are going through some very interesting situations, and it's not easy for a lot of people out there. But, you know, all of us just trying to take a deep breath and trying to remember that, hey, we're going to be all through this. And they're saying the good news is, by the end of the weekend, people on the East Coast, FPL says they're pretty confident, are going to have their power restored.
Nice.
So that is the good news. It's not going to be much longer now. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, there are a lot of interesting stories that we're hearing, just the dynamic of maybe who you had to ride the storm out with or what happened with it, and somebody who may have made a big mistake during the storm, Amelia. And how does she handle it now? We'll talk to her coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout Sales event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. 2 crashes right now in Palm Beach County. The first one in Boynton Beach, that's Congress Avenue, just north of Minor Road. Also have a crash in Boca Raton, that one Lyons Road between Southwest 18th Street and Palmetto Park Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hello, I'm Jim Arrigo, here with my brother Johnny.
Hi.
We're crazy about cars, especially Italian cars.
Indeed. That's why it's an honor to represent Alfa Romeo in South Florida.
Alfa Romeo is world-renowned for design and performance, and the new 2017 Giulia is no exception. This premium sports car sedan outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and starts at only $299 a month.
We're also excited to announce the 2018 Stelvios have arrived.
We sure are. The Stelvio is a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, full of technology and refined craftsmanship. It's one of the most beautiful luxury SUVs available, and pricing begins at just $419 a month.
We invite you to stop by Arrigo Alfa Romeo and experience the amazing Giulia and Stelvio firsthand.
We're located on the corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike in West Palm. Ciao.
See you soon.
Giulia 24-month lease, $32.99 due. Stelvio 36-month lease, $42.99 due. 10K miles per year plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply. Dealer must qualify with proof credit. See dealer for details.
Tell you, Xfinity is making it so easy to get all of your great content all in one spot. Now, recently they just added Netflix, but the thing that's even more cool is you can get all of your cable channels and everything that's on Netflix and get it all in one screen. And with the X1 voice remote on their X1 DVR, it's as simple as a little shake. It'll light up and then you just start talking to it and tell it what you want. You can find your favorite shows, your favorite networks, your favorite actresses and actresses. You can also find any functions, like if you want to play any kind of streaming music services, that is going to work out your favorite sports teams. It's all there just by shaking your remote and talking to it. And with their DVR, your control box doesn't even have to be in the same room. It doesn't have to be a line of sight kind of thing. It'll still detect it and it will still work that way. Now you can get Xfinity Internet, their TV, and their voice for $30 each a month for 1 year when you bundle all three together. Just call up 1-800-XFINITY or go online to Xfinity.com today to get more details. The offer ends 9/21/17. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to see one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 877-553-0040 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida is proud to announce 2 new locations in Boca Raton and in Coral Gables, now providing even more convenience to access fertility treatments throughout South Florida. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 877-553-0040 or log on to IVFFlorida.com.
Double D's Ranch and Saloon, located on the north side of Southern Boulevard, just west of the Turnpike.
Coming to Double D's Friday, September 15th, it's the Brad Paisley official concert after party. Come ride the bull and enjoy great drink specials all night long.
Great cars, great prices, and great people. If you had any kind of damage to your Honda during the hurricane, Brayman Honda wants you to know that their service department is up and running. It is bigger and better, totally redesigned. They can service your car. They can get you all patched up from any kind of storm damage that you might have had. And the best thing about the service department at Brayman Honda, it's open late till 9 p.m. Brayman Honda of Palm Beach hopes all residents made it safe through the storm. They want to let you know they are open for business. All the Hondas are back on their lots and they are ready to wheel and deal. All the cars are on sale. They have excess Hondas that must go. Cars from as low as $199 a month, sign and drive. Brayman Honda is open for business and it's clearance time. So whether you need to get your Honda serviced like I do, I'm going to be going to Brayman Honda this week actually, or you want to get a new car, get a new car from Brayman Honda and save yourself thousands. Go say hi to Mike Rodriguez and the whole team over there, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com.
When you think about South Florida, you think about bikinis and smooth, sexy skin, not shaving and waxing. So toss the razor and wax for good and enjoy the freedom and soft skin that comes with laser hair removal. Right now, Body Details is offering up to 60% off, so there's no better time to try laser hair removal with our true laser specialists. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to book your free consultation today.
Wind damage? Call Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by CC's Pizza.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Thursday with a mostly sunny sky. We'll heat up quickly with a high day near 90. Clouds, showers, and thunderstorms likely this Thursday afternoon with the rain chance at 50%. Tonight's low 75. And then Friday, sunny to partly cloudy. A 40% chance for scattered shower storm. The high again near 90.
Want to taste the sauced and tossed flavors of CC's wings on your pizza? Well, now you can. New wing-inspired pizzas with honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and buffalo chicken. Now on CC's Buffet for just $5 and change. Prices may vary at participating locations for a limited time.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
I know you're starting to figure out exactly what is going to still be scheduled, what is going to be pushed back. To let you know, the second annual KVJ 5K, our Glow Run, is still taking place Thursday, October 5th on the West Palm Beach waterfront. You get to run along the water, and it's a glow-in-the-dark course. The people who get our swag bags are going to be getting glow-in-the-dark stuff in there. You can bring your own as well. They have like the glow-in-the-dark paint and stuff like that, so really like jazz it up. And you're going to get like a little glow tee too, men's and women's, a finisher medal, all that kind of stuff. But the cause is what it's all about. That is going to our charity Little Smiles.
Fact or fiction, we're giving out towels with just your eyes on it.
That is fiction.
It'd be a good idea, though.
Think so, glow Kevin eyes.
Oh, my gosh.
Creepy towels.
Those things would kill.
Yeah,
For Halloween time?
It is, yeah.
They would kill, meaning they would actually murder you.
The towel would kill you.
Towel strangles you out and chokes you.
If you would like to jump on to be a part of it, you can go to kvj5k.com, and we'd love to see you guys out there Thursday, October 5th. So get your coworkers together, your family, anybody you can, and join us for the second annual KVJ 5K Glow Run.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, so who had a couple cocktails during the storm?
I did.
Had a few here, yeah. Been through enough, though, and I had made that mistake years ago where I one time had way too much to drink, and I was with people that I didn't know, and I was calling Jason, telling him to ride a bicycle on the Palm Beach, and just a bunch of weird things happened that I realized don't get totally plowed during a hurricane. Not a good idea.
I wish I had that conversation on tape. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Kevin was hammered. No, man, you got to go on the East Coast. You got to try to find Dan Rather. He's out there somewhere. Say you make your mark in radio.
Yeah.
I got to do it. I'm only month 2 into this gig. I got to go to the ocean.
So after almost sending Jason to the belly of a hurricane that would have killed him.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely evacuation. I was not supposed to be on the beach.
Yeah, the go-getters. That's what happens, Virginia. That's how they make the big time. So, yeah, I've cut back since then, but yet other people still haven't learned that lesson. Amelia apparently was hanging with a few friends, and they decided to have some cocktails, and things got a little bit different, I guess is a good way to put it. Tell us a little bit about this crew you were hanging out with, Amelia. Who were they, and what exactly happened on your adventurous night in your hurricane together?
Yeah, so I was hanging out with a couple friends of mine from the bar where I work at, and we got... we all got pretty hammered. I mean, it was, kind of a weird experience. And I wound up hooking up with my manager, which is weird all by itself. But then additionally, my manager is also a girl. So, I'm not, I wouldn't call myself bisexual. I'm not like opposed to it or anything, but I've just never done anything like that before.
Jaber, would you like her to slow down at this point?
Let's get into this.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last question? I couldn't hear you.
Just continue with what you were doing. I'm sorry.
Reform this thing.
Yeah, just take your time in the sexy parts.
Yeah, it's just like, I've additionally confused myself. So I hooked up with a girl. She just happens to be my boss.
Okay.
And then the weird part, to add extra on top of all this is that we're all supposed to get together again tonight after work at this guy's place where he has a generator, because some people, still don't have power. Like, I still don't have power.
Okay.
A lot of people were just planning on staying the night over at his place, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Like,
So basically, the
confused.
playing field is laid for round 2, and you've had round 1 with your female manager, and you just don't know if you're ready for the second half.
And the power's out, and it gets, so hot.
They have a generator, though. They're going to be cool.
Yeah, this is exactly it. Right?
He wants to make it hot.
He's turning off the generator, hoping they get a little sweaty.
I just don't know what to do. I like her. I want to be friends with her. Like, I don't want to make my work situation weird. But honestly, I don't have any interest in doing that again.
On a scale of 1 to 10, as far as awesomeness, how did this hookup go? Was it a 9, a 10? Was it a 5?
I don't know. I guess it was a 6 or a 7. I don't know. It wasn't the best thing ever, but I don't know. It was just a life experience. I'm glad that it happened, but
it
wasn't.
It wasn't the worst. Okay,
It wasn't the worst. She's just not sure she wants it to happen again.
Well, you definitely don't need to be drinking around this boss again heavily. Go to the party, maybe have a couple, and then call it good. Don't put yourself in a situation where you and her are together again and you're intoxicated again.
I don't even know.
It sounds like that's when your guard was down and you guys hooked up and now you're regretting it.
I don't even know. If you don't want to hook up, don't drink at all. Don't even have a couple. Even that first initial buzz, you're like, you know what? Let's take off our bras. That's what happens here.
Really?
Is that what you and Denny's do?
Well, he doesn't have to wear a bra, but I do.
I'll take off my
I
bra.
just don't even know if I should go. And part of me is just like, maybe I should just stay home. I know my apartment's hot and gross, but I don't even know if I want to even face this. It just seems like a lot of extra.
If I was in your situation, I would definitely skip the party.
You would stay home in a hot place rather than...
Virginia, shut up.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't do it?
Because she's regretting the hookup. And she doesn't want to really fall into that same pattern again. So don't put yourself in that same situation again. Don't act weird at work. But don't put yourself in a situation where the same thing can happen again if you don't want it to.
And this isn't even my question. We're just getting a lot of text messages. They want to know, what kind of outfits does your boss wear at work? And that's not... They just want to know.
It's a bar. I assume it's professional.
Look, don't yell at me. Yell at the people, Kev.
Well, I guess the question is, how badly do you want air conditioning? And, hey, day 1, day 2, you're like, nah. But day 8, if you would have told me, hey, Kev, will you have a same-sex hookup for AC? I'd have been like, let me think about it.
What's he look like?
Yeah, right. How hot is this guy? And is he Latin? So, those are the kind of questions you ask after a while.
Kevin does have a type. Let's be honest.
I definitely do have a type. And when you're talking about AC, okay, all right, maybe I will. Now, is there a possible way that she can still join the party, be in the cool air conditioning, even have a cocktail or two, and still not be in a weird position with her female manager she hooked up with the first time?
It's too soon. I think it's too soon for her to be back in that environment.
She could go. My recommendation, don't drink a lick of alcohol.
Gosh, that's no fun.
Lick?
A lick of alcohol. Don't drink it. I'm telling you.
They'll think that was an accident.
That's the drinking leads to licking.
I wouldn't go, but you know, that's just me. You've got to have other friends. Go on Facebook and just put it out there. Just be like, look, I don't have any AC. I need to go to somebody's house that has AC. Start begging.
Enough people have power now.
Some people do, some people don't. The people that do need to be nice and let the people that don't in their house.
Okay, what if now after this, the only invitation she gets are from lesbians?
Oh, look, I'm a Carpe Diem kind of man, and I say go for it. But that's just me, though. I'm a seize the day kind of guy.
And you love AC.
You love lesbians.
I love them all.
He loves lesbians more than he loves AC.
Okay, all right. Well,
I just love this topic.
Okay, Virginia, you're saying don't go.
Don't go.
I'm saying go and just be cool.
Go. Don't drink any alcohol.
Don't drink a lick.
I keep saying that.
You like it.
Okay. Well, I love the interesting hurricane stories that we have. If you've got a good tale to tell, we'd love to hear it. You can send it to us via email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com, or if you ever want to sound off, call or text 877-979-9763.
I wanna follow where she goes,
I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. 'Cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Confessing, yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait. Not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. Oh, and maybe I should stop and start confessing. Confessing, yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Lost our minds and we took it way too far. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. When we stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright. 'Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. Shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Well, we talked to Amelia a second ago. Yeah, hey, it happens. Had a couple cocktails. They're all hunkering down someplace that had some AC, and she hooked up with her manager, the bar she works at. Who's a chick. Not something she normally does. And she's still one of the ones without power, and so they're planning on meeting up again. Does she go or not? Somebody texted in and said, if you bring a male friend, you might be okay. Okay, that's one thing to do.
That's a good idea.
Somebody say, and if anything happens, yeah, keep your wits about you. Don't drink too much. And if the manager starts putting the moves on you, be like going, one-time thing. Not going to happen again.
If you're a cheap drunk, I highly recommend don't even mess with the alcohol.
Somebody said, I'm sure she's going to have plenty of invitations to stay at an AC house, though, after that call. Probably. And all the drama that was caused by maybe drinking a little too much and being in the wrong place with the wrong person during the hurricane. Somebody texted in and said, my brother and I, and my brother-in-law and I drank a whole bottle of Crown, and I ended up talking crap to my father-in-law most of the night.
Oh, no.
A bottle of Crown?
And he got in a huge fight with his wife and told her he hopes the house blows away.
Oh, no.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh,
That's a blow.
man.
That's a big blow to the program.
That's the Crown talking. That stuff is potent, man.
Yeah, that gets to you pretty quick. I got to throw out a major hashtag be cool here. This is an awesome story. Mark and Jennifer Bell in Boca Raton. They've got a obviously pretty large house in Boca because they were able to fill 70 kids in their house.
What? 70?
70 kids These are all foster kids, too, from the SOS Children's Village, Florida in Broward. Now, they don't have any power, and they were shut down by Hurricane Irma, and so you can't keep the kids in a hot house. So they said, hey, you know what? Bring the kids all over here.
That is awesome.
And so they've been having the adventure of a lifetime. Yeah, here's some of the comments from Mark and his wife, Jennifer, talking about their decision to do this.
12 noon yesterday, we got a phone call from the CEO of SOS Children's Village saying we need help. We've been evicted from our shelters, the 2 shelters we were in. They were hungry, they were tired, they lived in a gymnasium for a week, they hadn't showered for a week, and you saw how excited they were.
Oh, that's so cool. So, and not only did they take in the 70 kids, but they also did some things that were pretty awesome to keep them occupied while they were
Today we had manicures for the little girls. We've got Bobby the Balloon Guy coming later to entertain them. Yesterday during dinner we had a singer come who plays guitar and sang songs with them.
How cool is that?
Oh, that's awesome.
That is. It's been the next hurricane at their house.
Those kids will remember that forever.
Yeah, and here is Jennifer Bell talking about the kids and why they did it.
They don't have a mom or a dad, so they're scared. And then their house parents, even though they're there for them, they're scared too. So to have these kids feel welcomed and just feel comfortable. As a mom, it just makes you feel like you're just doing something good, knowing that these kids are going to look back and be like, wow, someone helped me.
How cool is that,
that's
huh?
awesome.
What a great story. So a big shout out to Mark and Jennifer Bell in Boca Raton for doing what they're doing.
Yeah, you guys rock.
Mm-hmm. Love that. I know there are a lot of people that would love to help. I mean, we just see the devastation that happened in Key West and the Keys, and it just really is staggering to even put any kind of feel on it. I mean, it just really was crazy. 8 people are known to have died in the Florida Keys during or because of Hurricane Irma. 2 people died in Key West, the other 6 in other parts of Monroe County. Also, 40 more people were injured during the storm, about 30 of them in Key West. And FEMA estimates that Irma destroyed 25% of the homes in the Keys and heavily damaged 65%. I mean, that's just
staggering.
The devastation is unbelievable. It's unfathomable. I mean, so many people are just going to have to completely rebuild. And there are people that are already stepping up. We're going to have our KVJ Volunteer Army doing stuff. But right now, the Stand Up Foundation is steering the Conch Aid for the Keys Recovery campaign. And they have set up some different drop-off locations. They are basically looking for people with different items like water, non-perishable food, tarps, medical supplies, plywood, wood screws, Tapcons, generators, batteries, those kind of things is what they're looking for. And they got trucks and a plane that they're going to be loading up with supplies for multiple deliveries. So if you have some stuff, and I know a lot of people have extra water that they didn't need and couldn't use, there are so many different places that you can go and drop off these supplies to. Now, I've posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page. So if you want to go check out those locations, that is the easiest thing to do is to go on there and just see all that. But the locations real quick, the Redemption Rescue League on Sunset in West Palm, Caroline Furniture Outlet on Military Trail in Lake Worth, the Blue Line Surf and Paddle in Jupiter.
Oh, yeah, that's up by me.
Yeah. You could go there. You've also got Maverick Customs on Commerce Way in Jupiter that you can drop off. Indian River Shutter Company in Palm City. And the Turk Advanced Dental Arts on Southwest Sunset Trail in Palm City. Those are the drop-off points.
Awesome. That is so great of them to do that.
Yeah. So if you want to go find that, thank you very much to Ashley for letting us know about it. That is another way that you can hashtag be cool. And I just love all the stories that we're getting from, people coming in and telling us just, how people are being awesome and doing just little things.
We are getting a lot of great stories.
Yeah. So a lot of good stuff is coming in here. So just really appreciate all that kind of stuff that is going on. Somebody just sent us a text and they said, after being stuck in traffic for about 15 hours and waking up in the middle of the night to leave wearing yoga pants and looking like sweaty, dirty people, from the drive, our rental car broke down with all of our animals and all of our kids in Jacksonville.
Oh.
Now, we're not poor, but everyone kept coming up to us and giving us money. They were bringing us waters, and a pastor came by and prayed for us. They're really nice people. But I think they thought they were homeless people on the side of the road. But
how great would it have been if the pastor came and put his hands on the car and then it started?
It's a great trick.
He almost like healed it.
It'd be pretty amazing. I'd never go to a mechanic again.
No.
So, yeah. So, appreciate all those stories. You can call, text. You can email them to us, mail@kvjshow.com.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Now, unfortunately, not everybody is being cool during all this stuff. Like I said, it brings out the best and it brings out the worst. Two of the worst in Jacksonville yesterday are two of the dumbest as well. Did you see the photos of the guy that tried to steal the power pole on top of their Kia SUV?
What?
Yes, it was unbelievable. The photo is on our Twitter at KVJ Show.
What are you doing?
They tried to steal one of those enormous utility poles. They just strapped it on top of an SUV and were driving down the road with it.
For what?
They were going to sell it for scrap metal. But the cops are like going, hey, that's not like any place. You can't go to Utility Poles or Us and buy something like that. They're like, we assume that's not something you paid for and that's not yours.
Dummies.
Yeah, there's a photo of them handcuffed sitting on the curb by their SUV.
Lock them up. I think if you commit crimes during a time when people are trying to recover from a hurricane, you should get double your time.
I heard someone talking about how if you commit a crime during a hurricane, triple the sentence.
Yeah, somebody texted that to us yesterday.
People are in a bad headspace right now, and they need to know that they can trust their fellow man. When you take advantage of people that are suffering from a hurricane, you're a dirtbag.
You loot, and in the sentence is 3 years. You actually get 9 now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. This is just really weird. I don't understand what the point of this was. I mean, some people might like this, but there's a guy in Nebraska that pled no contest in a case alleging that he sent prostitutes to strip down on his neighbor's front porch at least 75 different times over a 3-year period.
And the neighbor was mad?
And that's not free of charge. Those girls do not work for free.
Yeah, the neighbor was mad because he's got 2 small kids.
Oh.
And so the 45-year-old guy would send him over, then he would sit in his window and watch and laugh as these prostitutes were stripping down the front porch and doing things in the front window. And then a lot of times they'd be going, all right, you need to pay me. And then they'd be banging on the windows and stuff like that. And he'd have to keep calling the cops. He'd be like, hey, I got more hookers on my porch.
Not every dude would be pumped to see hookers at their doorstep.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what is going on here? They're a little squirrely.
I mean, that's a show, though.
Oh, if
you don't have kids, I'm sorry. I'm getting the popcorn. This is a great show.
I would want to be the neighbor. I would not want to be the person.
The judge found him guilty of pandering, and he faces up to 4 years in prison.
Wow, pandering.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There were 3 guys in Chicago that robbed a Verizon store last Friday, and they were just looking next for a place to hide. So they run in this door, and they hunker down, and they're hiding. They're going, they'll never find us here. And then they look up and realize they accidentally ran into the lobby of a police station.
They'll find us here.
What a couple of dummies. I mean,
you imagine if you work at the front desk of the police station, you look over, all of a sudden these 2 guys, I'm sure they look probably like the wet bandits from Home Alone.
And they got a bunch of Verizon products in their hands.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
How soon did they know that they were in a police department? How quick did they know that?
Probably as soon as they go in. They think they're so clever and they look up and there's just nothing but cops standing around looking down at them.
I would love to see the reaction on their face when they realize, oh crap, we're in a police station.
Yeah. Small town mayor in South Carolina apparently got a little bit hammered and decided to drive his lawnmower drunk home. The cops were then behind him, saw him swerving around.
You can't ride a lawnmower drunk. It's still a DUI.
I think you can ride anything, right? I think they can get you on anything you're riding.
A pogo stick, they'll give you a DUI, yeah. The cops then got behind him. He didn't stop, so they pulled up beside him and they realized it was the mayor. And this is what I find interesting. He was not charged or cited for the incident.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
The home cooking there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he's hoping that the video that came from the dash cam doesn't stop people from voting for him in the next mayoral election. But I don't know. Sounds like a little favoritism, huh?
Yeah, it does.
And there's a pastor in New York who started a club called Fight Church.
What? This is not real.
Fight Church. You can beat the hell out of somebody in the name of Jesus.
I have to see video of this. Please tell me it's out.
Well, shockingly, the good pastor has been charged with forcibly touching 2 different women, and they say there might be more.
Oh, wow.
Hello, what is going on here?
This guy's a dirtbag.
Who would have thought at Fight Church they're not on the up and up?
Who would have thought the pastor of Fight Church would have gotten in trouble? Yeah. There's a woman in Vero Beach that kicked and spit on a McDonald's manager because she was unhappy with her service. Now, this did happen before Hurricane Irma, so it wasn't any kind of, hurricane frustration that happened.
This is just fast
food.
food.
Just coming out, yeah. The woman was caught on video yelling at employees and dumping a bag of food on the floor. She then attacked the manager. They say before leaving, she broke a glass food display and knocked over a computerized register worth $15,000. She was arrested later in the day and charged with battery and mischief.
Just a word to the wise. Be careful when you watch those videos because you will get in a rabbit hole. There are so many people freaking out on fast food. There's one girl, she jumps over the counter. She rips down the machine.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Her
gosh.
friends cheering her on. She's ripping up the shake machine.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stories of fast food aggression the last couple of days.
What's the matter with people?
Kev, this goes deep. I mean, if you get in these videos, they go all the way back to 2005.
There's even a fast food Twitter war going on right now. Apparently, Carl's Jr. took a swipe at Wendy's. Apparently, Wendy's Twitter account had a snarky comeback for him, too, because I guess a Twitter user had tweeted to the Wendy's account how the fast food chain compares to Carl's Jr., and a few hours later, Carl's Jr. responded with, LOL, they don't compare. And so the tweet sat there unnoticed for like a while, and then yesterday Wendy's responded by saying, if we were going to diss another restaurant, we'd have more than 0 likes and retweets after 13 hours.
Oh, you just got flamed. You got flamed.
Flame broiled.
Look, please, we got to stop these fast food
I know.
wars. Can we please bring it together?
About 10 minutes after Wendy's responded, it was liked more than 2,000 times and retweeted more than 700.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
You want to get on that track with me? Fast food wars?
I don't know. Who am I fighting?
No, we're trying to bring peace.
Oh.
It's one of those conscientious songs.
I don't know if I have the passion that you share for it.
And a weird story. At a Burger King in New Jersey, 2 cops delivered a baby in the parking lot there last Friday. Then the very next day, another couple pulled over in the same Burger King parking lot because they couldn't make it to the hospital. And when they called 911, 2 cops showed up, and guess who they were?
The same cops?
Same cops.
They delivered the baby the day before?
Yeah.
2 babies, 2 days?
2 babies, 2 days. That's what they do in the same parking lot.
You have to name the kid Whopper. You have to. Or
Whopper
Whopper
with
Jr.
cheese. Yeah.
One of the, you have
Whopper
to.
Or hot cherry pie?
Yeah.
I like Whopper better. It's more of a signature. Yeah, hot cherry pie is kind of stupid.
Not feeling it, huh? Yeah, Virginia.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher during the Ultimate Closeout Sales event in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. 2 crashes right now in Palm Beach County. The first one in Boynton Beach. That's Congress Avenue, just north of Minor Road. Also have a crash in Boca Raton. That one, Lyons Road, between Southwest 18th Street and Palmetto Park Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You know, I love the quick weight loss program. I did it. I lost 25 pounds doing it. And I tell everybody it works. Right now, when you go to quick weight loss, unlike others, you get fast results, more energy, and unlimited support. That's the thing. You know, if you're by yourself doing it, weight loss can be tricky. If you've got a team around you, coaching you, guiding you, encouraging you, it does make it easier. They taught me so much about food and what I was doing wrong and what I needed to do right. And it's still things to this day that I use. Unlike others, that one-on-one in-office support leads to faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. For a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20, all services included. That's exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. For a free consultation at one of their 19 Florida locations, go to quickweightloss.net or call them at 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN, 855-777-8446.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No. It's time for buyers to save thousands and get exactly what they want during Arrigo's model year-end closeout.
Whatever you want, Arrigo's got more of it. Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams. Every color, every option. Get Florida's lowest closeout price on new 2017 Rams, up to $10,000 off MSRP. Or lease new 1500 quad cabs from $299 a month during Ram Power Days. 1500 heavy duties, regular cabs, quad cabs, 4x4s, dualies. Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, before they're all gone.
Johnny, come on. Let's get some exercise walking through Arrigo's huge selection of 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Walk. We're taking my ride.
The golf cart?
Yep, just got it supercharged.
We gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 month lease, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with improved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
The impact of Hurricane Irma is devastating, and Allstate is here to help you rebuild after disaster strikes. In fact, the Allstate National Catastrophe Team is already on the scene and hard at work answering questions and starting claims. If you're an Allstate customer here in Florida who needs to file a claim due to damage from Hurricane Irma, Allstate gives you several ways to start the process. Call 800-54-STORM, visit them online at allstate.com/catastrophe, use the Allstate mobile app, or contact your local Allstate agent. As a customer, you can count on your local Allstate agent and the Allstate Catastrophe Team to be here for you every step of the way. And anyone impacted by Irma can download a free recovery guide at allstate.com/catastrophe to better understand the process to rebuild. Once again, for immediate help here in Florida, call 800-54-STORM. Go to allstate.com/catastrophe or the Allstate mobile app, or contact your local Allstate agent. Remember, starting your claim as quickly as possible is an important first step in recovering from the storm, and Allstate is ready to help. You're in good hands with Allstate.
17 Forte, 36-month lease, $24.95 down, must qualify for military or grad rebate, 10K miles per year, 0 security deposit, plus tax, title, registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved 700 plus credit. For JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Ends 9/30/17.
The Kia 10,000 event comes to West Palm Beach Kia. Brand new Kia Sportages, Optimas, Fortes, everything 100 down or 100 a month. Even if you owe 10,000 more than your trade is worth, West Palm Beach Kia wants it. The 17 Kia Forte is the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, from 100 down or 100 a month. If you make over 400 a week, you're accepted. Now through Saturday. Even if your credit challenged, living paycheck to paycheck, all you need is 100 down or 100 a month. And we want your trade even if you owe 10,000 more than it's worth. New Kia's 100 down or 100 a month. Now through Saturday only. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail, westpalmbeachkia.com.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and Mattress Firm's semi-annual sale is happening now, meaning your favorite mattresses are on sale. We're talking top-name brands are on sale, plus get an additional 10% off. Get a Beautyrest Firm Queen mattress, now just $454.99, plus get an additional 10% off. There's something for everybody at Mattress Firm, with over 15 queen mattresses under $699.99. How about Hampton Roads Pillow Top Queen mattresses starting at just $299.99? And did you know 2 out of 3 people actually choose the Dream Bed Lux over other leading memory foam mattresses, and it costs $1,000 less and has cooling technology. You can take this baby home for just $37 a month for 72 months, plus take that additional 10% off. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit, cost, and terms subject to credit approval. The big semi-annual sale is happening now at Mattress Firm. Your favorite mattresses are all on sale. Mattress Firm. Save money. Sleep happy.
I am such a fan of everybody at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. I love the staff. I love Dr. Rankin. Dr. Dev is amazing. If you're thinking about plastic surgery, it's so crucial that you really connect and have an understanding with your doctor. You go in there and you feel like, okay, he listens to me. He cares about me. He knows where I'm coming from, and he's going to help me feel the best that I possibly can and give me what I want. That's so crucial. Believe it or not, there are doctors out there in town that give you what they think they should give you and not what you tell them you want. It's crazy, but it happens so often. Go see Dr. Rankin. Go see Dr. Dev at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. They listen and they care, and that is so crucial when it comes to picking a plastic surgeon. Go online. See some real before and after pictures. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. Then here's the number, 561-776-2830. They've also got offices in West Palm, in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale. In Fort Lauderdale, the number is 954-564-3832 for the Aquaplastic Surgery Center.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams, 1,500 heavy duties, quad cabs, 4x4s, diesels, dualies. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP while they last during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jarn Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up, what big, huge, massive thing do Jaybird and Selena Gomez have in common?
Selgo?
Yeah. I didn't think you had anything in common with her, but you do. A big, huge, massive thing. I'll tell you what it is coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
You're talking just a second ago about how you thought that any penalties should be tripled during the hurricane.
Yes.
Somebody texted in and said, I heard that if you get caught in Texas looting after a disaster, you face life in prison.
Oh, I totally believe that.
Oh, and Texas don't play.
And let me just tell you, when you're getting in the car, it ain't going to be an easy ride.
No. They are going to rough you up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
With nothing. Now, I got to tell you, too, this is good. If you love animals, you were infuriated when you saw those photos that were going around on social media of people that had abandoned their pets before the storm and left them tethered up to trees and cars and stuff like that.
Heartbreaking. I can't believe that people would actually do that.
Now, animal control officers in Florida say that pet owners who let their animals fend for themselves will be prosecuted.
Can those pet officers or the animal officers, can they arrest you?
They themselves?
Yes.
I don't know. They probably would bring in law enforcement because I don't think they're trained at that level. I think they go out more and report the cases, and then they turn them over to the actual guys with guns.
When they arrest you, they throw you in that kennel truck, and you have to,
Yeah.
They put a dog collar on.
They put that,
collar on you.
what's that thing where they put around your neck, and then they tighten it up?
Yeah.
It's got a stick on it.
I kind of wish that's what it would have.
A stick leash.
I would love that.
Be pretty awesome, yeah.
Stick leash.
40 dogs, they say, were rescued by Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control officers following the hurricane. 40.
I bet you those owners end up saying, oh, my dog ran away. I didn't know what to do. It ran away.
Someone was obvious, and that will happen. There were some people that maybe your dog got spooked or your cat or whatever and just took off. And so, that's going to be legit. I think the ones that they're talking about, the dog was actually tethered to a tree and just sitting there like, okay, what do I do now?
Just waiting for the storm.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Those people are going to be the ones that are going to be able to clearly go after.
And they should.
The ASPCA said it rescued up to 600 animals in Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina after Hurricane Irma.
I just don't understand how you would not get worried feelings in your stomach knowing your pet is out there. If you really love your pet.
Yeah,
I guess they don't really love their pet.
They don't love the pet.
No.
The officials are looking for people who'd be willing to shelter abandoned animals if you can come forward and offer up your homes. So more than ever, pet adoption is very necessary. We're talking 600 animals between the 3 states, 40 dogs just in Palm Beach County alone.
I would sign Jaybird up to take some cats, but he'll just lose them again.
I'm over here just minding my own business. I just want to put that on the record.
Just comes right out and attacks you, huh?
Yeah, you just come out right. That was a forced zing.
Yeah.
Jeez, damn.
Just to let you know, too, we're going to have the dog event, Paws in the Park, October 7th. And we're going to have a lot of those dogs at that event.
Oh,
so
good.
You don't necessarily have to go running out today because I know you probably have other things you're worried about. You're going, I can't take on a dog today. So don't worry about it. Coming up October 7th at Paws in the Park, you can go there and we'll have animal care and control at the event. And a lot of those Hurricane Irma orphans that came from that, you can go and adopt them.
I talked to a bunch of people, too. They said that you are, without a doubt, the one that's going to be leading the dog prayer. So you are going to be
No way, dude. That's always your thing. I'm not
blessing
going to take that from you. What was it, Father Tranquility?
It is
Remember
Father
that? Yeah. I'm not going to take that from Father Tranquility.
There's been a rumor.
I don't have an alter ego.
I thought you were Professor Poetry Face.
He's got a lot of alter egos, but one of them's Father Tranquility. He always does the dog blessing.
There was a rumor they weren't really happy with Father Tranquility's drinking.
Well, because, he was hammered trying to pray.
Makes it more fun. Yeah.
Father Tranquility got into the wine.
He did.
Paws in the Park, October 7th at Carlin Park in Jupiter. And just to let you know, yes, they do have a beer and wine tent that Father Tranquility usually hangs out in the entire time.
That's what he'll be.
Yeah, kind of part of the problem there.
Somebody needs to cut him off.
Look, I'd love to do it again. I just don't know if they want me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say that Animal Care and Control and Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League flew out about 100 animals yesterday. And they're flying out more today to make room for all the strays. So,
did your dogs freak out during the storm at all?
No. Couldn't wake our dog up. I was more alarmed because she was napping the entire time.
Irma coma.
Great watchdog.
Yeah, that Coco, yeah.
Looters come in and she licks them.
She would, yeah. It's very friendly, unfortunately.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, what do Jaybird and Selena Gomez have in common? I didn't realize they did, but they have something huge in common.
Huh, okay.
Major. I'll tell you.
Our disdain for the Biebs?
Got it.
I think deep down she still loves the Biebs. She hates the Biebs, but she'll always have a place in her heart for the Biebs.
Kind of got a feeling that she's over him. I think she's moved on finally.
Is she with the Weekend now?
Yeah.
She is, but I mean, in her heart, she kind of feels sorry for him. You don't feel sorry for the Biebs.
No, I don't feel sorry for the Biebs.
In other news, before we get into that good stuff, did you see where Serena, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's very tricky.
Serena left the hospital with her daughter and her fiance and put this video out there.
So we're leaving the hospital after 7 days. It's been a long time, but we had a lot of complications, but look who we got. We got a baby girl.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a great video. We've got it on our Twitter right now at KBJ Show. She did a whole Instagram story, and it followed even pre-pregnancy when she won that tennis major, and she was 14 weeks pregnant because she knew it, and so she has the trophy, and she's kissing it and saying, "It's my baby," and she's like, "Oh, and that's my baby," and so she's like, and she put the caption, "Nobody knows I'm 14 weeks pregnant." So you got to see that. You could see the crib. She even showed off like her swollen feet, from the pregnancy. And so it was awesome. And you haven't seen much of her and her fiance together. And so it was really cool to see them. And I thought this was interesting too, because the girl is named after him, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr. And so it's called Junior because the baby girl is named after him.
I love it.
It's really interesting. I knew a girl growing up. Her name was Jonna, and her dad's name was John. They really wanted to have a boy, and so when it turned out to be a girl, she became Jonna.
Aww.
When people go, Jonna, kind of like Jenny.
Jonna, no, because it was kind of like before the Gump thing, but yeah. Probably do now.
In other news, 5 people have been charged in a scheme to defraud Dolly Parton.
What?
Who would do that?
She does seem so sweet. What's that quote she always says? You can't experience the the rainbow without the rain, or something like that.
Wow.
Do you know that one?
I do, but you butchered it.
I think I got it right, actually. You can't experience the rainbow.
It was slow to get to the point, but, you know.
It was slow.
Yeah, but he got there eventually.
Thank you, Kevin, for the positivity.
Yeah. Eventually you made it.
So Dolly Parton, after those Tennessee wildfires, set up this amazing, awesome fund to help the people whose homes had been destroyed by that wildfire. Like, lots of people lost lots of homes and lots of stuff. So they had millions of dollars in the fund, $9 million to be exact. And so she decided they were going to give each family $1,000 a month for 5 months and then $5,000 in the 6th month, which is awesome. But sure enough, somebody tried to take advantage of it. They got away with it to the tune of $12,000 before the plot was discovered. Apparently, some real estate people used a database of rental cabins, and they found the cabins that had been burned. They drew up fake leases and forged signatures to get services, and they did to the tune of $12,000 before Dolly's people got wise to them. They are, I'm sure, going to be prosecuted because they left a very significant paper trail. Dummies.
Do you like that one song she sings, Here We Go Again?
Yes.
That's a jam, right?
I love that
Okay.
song. And, finally here, what do Jaybird and Selena Gomez have in common?
Oh, you teased the hell out of this. What is this?
A kidney transplant. Over the summer, this is just coming out now, Selena Gomez had a kidney transplant.
She gave her kidney?
She got a kidney from her best friend. Kind of like what you and Bigfoot did.
Wow.
She, as a part of her whole lupus, found out over the summer that she had to get a kidney transplant. Her best friend stood up and said, I want to do this. And there was a match, just like in your scenario. And that's why Selena Gomez has been laying low for most of the summer. A lot of people were asking why she wasn't promoting her new music and she wasn't out there at all, like putting her face out there. It was because she was recovering from her kidney transplant.
Wow, that's cool.
That is, whoa.
Awesome.
People ask me all the time how Bigfoot's doing because they don't catch up the update. He's doing really good. His health is very good. The kidney took, very healthy.
Big question, how are you doing?
I think I'm kind of declined.
Yeah, I was going to say, really.
Nothing to do with the kidney, though.
No,
it's just
nothing
mental
to do.
instability.
And you can drink. You can have some cocktails if you give a kidney away. People, you give a kidney, you can't drink. I'm like, no, that's not true.
If that would have been the case, I wouldn't have given the kidney.
Sorry, Bigfoot.
Can I have that thing back? And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Alrighty, if you are looking for something to watch on TV tonight, you do have some football on if you can get the NFL Network. There is going to be the Bengals taking on the Houston Texans, 8:30 tonight. That's going to be on your TV.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeve.
No. It's time for buyers to save thousands and get exactly what they want during Arrigo's model year-end closeout.
Whatever you want, Arrigo's got more of it. Want a Jeep? Arrigo has over 1,000 Jeeps. Cherokees, Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, Patriots, Compasses, Renegades. Every color, every option. Get Florida's lowest closeout prices on new 2017 Jeeps, like the all-new Jeep Compass from just $129 a month. Jeep Patriots or Renegades from $179 a month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $289 a month. Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, before they're all gone.
Johnny, come on. Let's get some exercise walking through Arrigo's huge selection of 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiat.
Walk. We're taking my ride.
The golf cart?
Yep, just got it supercharged.
You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer, must qualify with improved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
If you're a State Farm policyholder and have been affected by the recent hurricane, please contact your State Farm agent. You can also call 1-800-SF-CLAIM or 800-732-5246 to get started. We're taking calls around the clock and responding as quickly as possible because at State Farm, our goal is to help our customers get their lives back to normal. Contact your local agent, call 1-800-SF-CLAIM or visit statefarm.com.
Why save money on just gas when you can save on so much more? Thanks to Exxon and Mobil being the exclusive gas partners of Winn-Dixie and the Plenty Rewards program, now you can. Our new partnership means you can save money on gas and groceries when you buy gas and groceries, which is way better than just earning fuel rewards. So fill up today at a participating Exxon or Mobil station and start saving on the gas and groceries you buy every day. Woohoo!
Plenty is a rewards program. Terms apply. See plenty.com for details.
Hi, you've reached the High Fashion Hotline.
Hi, spiced apple cider is back, and so are the fall trends. My family needs new clothes to spice up our fall wardrobe.
Spice up their style with new jeans from Old Navy.
Old Navy?
Yep, right now, all jeans from Distress to Stretch are on sale from $15 for adults, $10 for kids. Plus, get up to 50% off store-wide.
All jeans on sale and up to 50% off store-wide?
That's right. All your family's favorite jeans are on sale now at Old Navy and OldNavy.com.
We can fall for that.
High Fashion, Old Navy. Valid 9/14 and 9/20. Excludes in-store clearance.
Double D's Ranch and Saloon, located on the north side of Southern Boulevard, just west of the Turnpike.
Coming to Double D's Friday, September 15th, it's the Brad Paisley official concert after party. Come ride the bull and enjoy great drink specials all night long.
Well, a lot of people wound up parking their cars outside during the storm. If you didn't have the garage action, then maybe you got some damage with your vehicle. And to let you know, if you did, Brayman Motor Cars has an unbelievable service department. They are open. They're ready to serve all of your automotive and service needs. So you already have a BMW or a Mini or a Porsche. Yes, the service departments, they're open, ready to help you out. Now, if you're looking for a car because maybe you had some damage to your car and you said, you know what, it's time to start all over again. Here's the deal. You've got through tomorrow to jump in to save a ton of money. If you go before the 15th of every single month, you can get an extra $2,500 in early month savings. So you've got through tomorrow afternoon to get there. Right now, you could get a new BMW from just $219 a month or a new Mini from just $109 a month. They got two locations, West Palm Beach and Jupiter, Brayman Motor Cars. And the cool thing about them, that world-class experience you get that includes being in Club Brayman and also the service departments. Impressive stuff. Go online today, BraymanMotorCars.com.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Cece's Pizza.
Want to taste the sauced and tossed flavors of Cece's wings on your pizza? Well, now you can. New wing-inspired pizzas with honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and buffalo chicken. Now on Cece's Buffet for just $5 and change. Prices may vary at participating locations for a limited time.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
Biggest thing I've been trying to do is figure out, because a lot of people are stir crazy. They want to get out. They want to do something. They're just sick of it. They want to get back to their normal lives. And it's been a while since you've been able to do something that felt normal. You know, you're talking a couple of weeks by the time you had to prepare for the storm and everybody's focused on that. And then you had the storm last weekend. And so this weekend, you're like, all right, I got to get out. I got to do something.
I just want to go to a nice dinner and sit and just like not worry about anything and just enjoy like a glass of wine.
Come over to Bird's Cafe. I'll make you something real nice.
Bird's Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to have both of you.
Yeah.
Bring your respective others.
Mm-hmm. Sounds charming. Luckily, a lot of the restaurants are starting to open up, so you can find a lot of places that you can go and get a meal if that be your thing this weekend to go out. But some events have been canceled. The Brew 2 at the Zoo, I was excited for that on Saturday at the Palm Beach Zoo. That has been postponed.
The wine and cheese to benefit Little Smiles. It was supposed to be on Friday night. That is being switched up a little bit.
Yeah, and I was going to take my posse on Sunday to 2 Chainz, and that got canceled.
You're not going to 2 Chainz now?
Well, there's no show.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I mean, you can go, but 2 Chainz won't be there.
Do you want to still go? You can hang out in the parking lot.
You can go with no chains over here.
Uh-huh. Well, so what do you got going on? You've got still the Brad Paisley Show with Dustin Lynch and Chase Bryant. If you like the country thing at Coral Sky Amphitheater, that's going to be going on tomorrow night.
You can't shut down country.
No, you got you going to hit Storm? What?
Storm? We don't care about no storm.
We'll bring the storm,
It's an
damn it.
outdoor amphitheater.
That's right. Depeche Mode still going to be at American Airlines Arena.
Yes, I'm going.
You're going to that, huh?
Me and Panda are going to go, yes.
Okay. You've also got Clint Black, more country, at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater on Saturday.
Now we're talking Some country people I like. Clinton Black. That's old people country.
Clint Black is the real deal.
Mm-hmm. And I haven't yet heard, but I imagine it's probably been at least postponed. They had scheduled initially the Champagne Fun Festival at Huizenga Park in Fort Lauderdale, but I know a lot of Lauderdales without it, so I assume that's probably postponed.
Champagne hot just ain't gonna cut it for me.
Yeah, so that's probably not going to be going on this weekend. But, there are a couple things to go out and do, including Steve-O. He's going to be at the Palm Beach Improv.
Ah.
Yeah. In fact, I got some tickets, and even better than tickets, I got the actual Steve-O. So
in studio?
We do.
Steve-O in studio, yeah. I can see him through the glass. He's
He's
over there.
awesome.
I don't want to brag. I already shook his hand in the hallway.
Yeah.
Don't want to brag.
You already shook his hand?
Yes, I did.
okay.
Look at him over there, big-legged.
Fancy.
So we'll bring him in here, find out what his show's going to be all about, what he's been up to. Steve-O coming up next.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Last things last, by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer.
So I'm like figuring, okay, Steve-O's going to be slowing it down a little bit.
He's getting older like us. Surely he's going to slow down.
He's getting older and wiser, and he's learned from all the dumb things he did in his youth. No, I think he's going the opposite direction.
I love it.
I've been really swinging for the fence lately.
Oh my
I love
God.
Balls to the wall.
Yeah.
They may be old balls, but they're still to the wall.
That's right.
I'll have Denny's post up your videos. Do I need to start with the Snow Angel Son? Is this where?
I mean, it's
is this where
it's fine.
the
I'm
insanity
happy.
begins? Because I want to find out what has happened to your body. Because it looks different. than the last time I saw you. You have more scarring.
Right, definitely have more scarring. See, I got into stand-up comedy. I started 10 years ago, 11 years ago now, and that's been going great. My first comedy specials on Showtime, it did super well. I loved, I loved the whole experience of it, and I've always wanted to incorporate stunts into my show.
Yeah,
and I did that. And with my comedy special, I had all these stunts on stage. This time, as my show came together, two things occurred to me. One was, wow, these insane stories that I'm telling in my stand-up, a lot of it happened on camera to begin with, and so if this comedy show, if I edit into it some of the supporting footage of what happened,
love it.
Then it's like sort of multimedia, and it's never happened like that. And the stories are so outrageous, like you almost need to see the footage to even be able to believe
it. Yeah,
to believe they're true. But and I mean this. The stuff I'm talking about in my show, like it really is so crazy. You just wouldn't even think it was true. But so I thought, wow, I edited it in. And then once I got to the point where I want to edit footage into it, I was like, oh well, then I'll just do new stuff as well.
Yeah.
So man, I'm going like I've got a crazy couple months ahead of me. I'll just tell you right now, we're building a porta potty for me to go down the whole mega ramp.
Oh, geez.
Wait, what's the mega? Explain
what's
the mega
from
ramp.
the X Games. It's got like the 60-foot roll in, like
it's
like and then they go flying through the whole stadium, like
the
mega ramp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna mount a porta potty on wheels.
God, what?
I know, like there's a lot of moving parts in that one.
There's a lot of moving parts.
A full one, right?
Has it been used?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
People used it?
Here's something interesting about when we did the bungee porta potty is that there's these crazy people that make rules called OSHA, right? And so they have a rule.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to really play with human poo.
Okay.
But you're totally.
You can't?
Yeah, there's a rule against that. You can't get covered in human poo, but you can totally play with dog poo. And we found a company. They found a company in LA that sells dog poo as much as you want. And so they bought enough dog poo.
That's a great business. I mean, but who's buying?
Right.
Other than you.
I bet a lot of people do
We've
buy.
done bits with dog poo.
I bet people buy that
Other than
stuff,
Steve-O and us, who's buying dog poo?
I'm telling you, and ever since I did that porta potty thing with the dog poo, like my dog, I reached down with the poo bag and I look at it. I think I'm gnarly.
You are.
I'm a gnarly guy. But yeah, so I was thinking about the end, and I was like, man, I really want to do like a big pyro, finale with explosions and everything. But I'm like, the theater's not going to let me do that. So I just went ahead and I did it in my living room at home, and just blowing things up. I'm blowing things up in there. I got I actually got like a special effects guy.
You do have good insurance, right?
But yeah, so we hollowed out these model rocket engines, and I'm putting this rocket engine fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I got like cups of it on my head, blowing up. I got
Where do you get rocket engine fuel? You're buying some weird stuff, by the way.
Right. It's model rockets. Like there's an engine, then you open it up and you hollow it out. And it's like this gunpowder stuff.
Oh my god.
It's so volatile. And so we sprinkled it all over the ground, and that's what I laid down, and I did like snow angels in basically gunpowder, but I called it fire angels. And,
oh my gosh!
We just put way too much, and if it was maybe if it was all in one spot, then it would have just been one flash. But the thing was, it was spread all over the floor, so it took a while to chase around. So I was just on fire for too long.
When did you know?
Oh, right away. I was like, I effed up. I did so badly, and that was the next morning. I woke up with these blisters. I just showed you.
Yeah, you showed me the video of that, and that, by the way, is one of the most gnarly things I've ever seen. I mean, it's not. You're not thinking like these are big, like Elephant Man type,
dude, I've
things
never seen
hanging off of
blisters
him.
like that on anybody else. I've never seen that on like ER.
No. It looks fake.
Yeah.
It looks like something you'd see in a horror show.
How did you come up with that idea?
The actual laying down in it was my buddy. One of my buddies was like, "Oh yeah, you lay down in it, do Fire Angels," and I was just, I was like, well, because I had gotten away with every stuff. Like we put explosions in a watermelon. Like I mean, legitimately, like stuff that could have taken my arm off. And I'm holding the watermelon in my hand, and the thing just it was the coolest thing ever. But I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
And I didn't get hurt on any of the other stunts. And then I'm like, I gotta get kind of hurt. It's like the finale. It's the finale.
Yeah. You gotta get a little hurt. No, you're right.
I gotta get a little hurt, but boy, did I get a lot hurt. And like, it turned out that I had like legitimately like second and third degree burns over 15% of my body. And
oh my gosh.
when you have third degree burns, the damage keeps going deeper and it gets worse. Like each day was more painful than the day before. And I'm like thinking, I've been burned, I'll power through it, like no big deal. But like I come day 5, I just tapped out, and I showed up at the hospital. I was just begging, like, please, like, do you guys have any numbing cream, something like we can put to make it? Because I'm like a
you just
sober
want the
guy.
pain to go away. You're in horrific pain.
You waited 5 days ago to get medical attention?
I couldn't. I didn't want to take painkillers because I'm a sober nerd.
You're completely drug free, so you got nothing to numb the pain.
Right. So I asked if they have numbing cream, and they said, yeah, like we've got numbing cream, but let's just check you in and we'll get you looked at. The doctor looks at me. He's like, he's like, dude. He says. The doctor says, when did this happen? I said 5 days ago. He's like, wow. No, he says, not only is this not healing, it's getting dramatically worse, and you need to have surgery.
Oh my gosh.
So
you just thought it was going to go away?
I thought that it would heal, yeah, but it was
away.
It was getting worse. It was getting worse. So they grafted on cadaver skin, right? As I got the skin from right here. Like my body actually accepted a dead person.
That's dead people's skin.
That's dead people's skin
Now,
right there.
now do they try to match up as best as they can? Do they wheel in like different cadavers and be like going, nah, not the right tone? Do you get to pick them out? Like, I'll take that skin.
It doesn't work that way. Or I should say they wouldn't bother with that because the body's not supposed to accept that skin. It's only supposed to act as a scab for me to heal underneath.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But you accepted it.
Some of it seems to have really
You're so
become
open.
me. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only a little left, but 7 different people. I had the skin from 7 different.
That is awesome.
It's so cool. So now, this is where it gets even crazier, right? Because I'm still in the burn unit, and they've done the surgery, and we're finally getting to leave. Everybody was super cool, and my girlfriend tells me they gave me the addresses of the families of all 7 dead people. I have
7. You got
seven,
a whole
7 different dead people that the skin came from.
Does that freak you out? You got the skin of 7 different dead people.
I think you like it.
I'm talking to Steve-O, yeah.
I get it. I love it. It's awesome.
So and the purpose for this is so they actually gave me the addresses of the families so I could send thank you cards. Right? Talk about something Hallmark doesn't have a card for.
What did he say?
They don't have that dead skin section?
Right. Well, and I was getting ready. I was like, man, I want to reach out. Like maybe some of these families are like in a tough situation. I can help them out, or maybe they're fans. Like who knows? Like what? But I really wanted to kind of sort of look into it and see how I could really express gratitude. Yeah. And then my dad's like, "Are you out of your mind?" he says,
how often does your dad say that to you?
Right. But he brought me around.
That's when he stops and he's like going, "Are you out of your mind?"
He says, "Are you out of your mind?" He says, "What family can you possibly think of that's going to be glad to know that their loved one's skin was wasted on some schmuck who lit himself on fire on purpose?"
My family would be they'd be honored. My family would be honored.
I guess it depends on the family.
He's like, "Don't go anywhere near." Your dad says, "Don't go anywhere near that."
Oh, man. All right, Steve-O's in here with us coming up in a second. I want to talk about what he's done for hurricane victims. We'll talk a little bit about what his show's going to be like at the Palm Beach Improv, and we'll even hook you up with tickets coming up next.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
In every neighborhood, there's a house where Dad has his buddies over for every game. And Mom dishes out snacks to every kid on the block. You know, because it's your house too. And when your heart is bigger than your budget. At BJ's, you can save up to 25% on grocery store prices every day. So there's always room for one more at the table.
Come into BJ's Wholesale Club today for a free 90-day membership. BJ's, live generously.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you're looking for a new car, right now is a great time to go to Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet. And also, if you had some hurricane damage to your car, their service department is awesome. I took my truck there. They nailed it. Now, they are located at 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach in Broward County. If you are in the market for a car or a truck, they have got Silverados galore, baby. Volts, Equinoxes. They also do used cars. Hit up their website, PompanoChevy.com. That's PompanoChevy.com. Ask for the general manager, Howard. He's a handsome devil. He's waiting for you. Sit down with him, pick his brain, let him know what you have financially. He's going to get you in a car that you can afford and that you like. And like I said, now's a great time to check out the Silverados, the Volts, the Equinoxes. The other thing, too, sit down with Howard. Talk about some other deals that they got. If you got multiple people looking for a car, they got great deals. They got great deals with them. So sit down with Howard when you go there, 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. Ask him about the Equinoxes. Ask him about the Silverados. Find new roads at Lou Back Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet.
If your home suffered damages in the recent storm and your home is insured by American Integrity Insurance, we're available now to help you with your claim. American Integrity customers, please call 1-844-MY-AIIC1 as soon as possible to submit your claim. We are standing by to help you resolve your claim quickly. You can find us online at integritystormresponse.com or call us at 1-844-MY-AIIC1 so that we can get your claim underway as soon as possible.
If you or a loved one thought about braces or Invisalign, maybe you hate your smile, go see Dr. Bradford. Dr. Bradford can give you a smile that you will love. He's doing it right now for my daughter Magnolia. She's in phase 2 of her braces, and she loves him, loves Dr. Bradford, loves everybody in the office. They're amazing. They're super gentle. They're great with kids. They're great with adults. They do a program for adults where they can show you how you'll be in and out of your treatment in less than a year. That's awesome. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach, and they'll break up your monthly payments into convenient payment plans, so it's not one big lump sum. Go see Dr. Bradford today. Ask him all your questions. They'll even waive that records fee if you tell them that Magnolia sent you in, so make sure you drop her name. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006, or online at orthobybradford.com.
At Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning, get $30 off a precision tune-up. For expert service guaranteed, call 866-EXPERTS or visit ServiceExpertsPalmBeach.com.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
See website for license details.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. Let Service Experts Heating and Air Conditioning give your system a precision tune-up. It can dramatically extend the service life of your equipment and save you up to 30% on energy bills. Oh, and it's a whole lot cheaper than a repair. Call an expert. Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS.
A second opinion is critical. That's why Cleveland Clinic Florida should be your first choice. You need to make sure your diagnosis is correct and the recommended treatment appropriate. Call 800-639-DOCTOR or visit clevelandclinicflorida.org to make an appointment today.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
Got Steve-O hanging out with us again. He's back in South Florida. He's going to be at the Palm Beach Improv shows Friday, Saturday night. And if you'd like to go, we give away some tickets right now. 877-979-WRMF.
Are we just giving them away? Or
I think, you know what? It's your call. I mean, we could do any kind of like a little trivia or something like that. Whatever you want to do, man. It's your tickets to your show. So you say it, dude. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you're feeling.
Right. Tickets to... I always like this as a trivia question. Name the one member of Jackass who only has one testicle.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the uniballer.
It's a great nickname.
Okay, all right. Who's the Uniballer in Jackass? That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
And that way a real fan gets the ticket.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just heard a second ago from Steve-O about how he covered himself in rocket fuel, did a stunt called Fire Angel. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I called it Fire Angel.
Yeah.
Instead of Snow Angel.
Yeah.
Right.
Lit himself on fire and basically burned himself so badly that he had to get the skin of 7 dead people.
Yeah,
to,
specifically burned myself so badly that
Yeah.
I had to have the skin of 7 dead people.
Okay, so you're not ramping it down at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I love it.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
You don't disappoint.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I was so ready to film a 4th Jackass movie.
Yeah.
And some of the guys really feel like they need to because they haven't been as active in the downtime as I have.
Mhm.
And they're
Yeah,
like,
right.
we'll get emails like, hey, dude, come on, man. We got to make a movie. Everybody's asking me, are we going to make another one? Let's give them what they want. And Knoxville wrote back. He said, people ask me every day if we're going to make another Jackass movie too.
Yeah.
And I'd rather them ask for another movie than why did we make the last one? And I can't argue with that. But for my own part, I'm just not done. And I just, got fed up waiting. And I said, you know what? I'm going to treat my next comedy special as if I was filming for a Jackass movie and be even gnarlier. Just be even crazier.
Does it hurt more often? Does your recovery time take longer? I mean, as you get older?
Yeah, I think it does, but you don't really notice because you don't have it to compare to. If all of a sudden I woke up and I was 20 again, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, what a difference. But because the change is so gradual, you don't really notice it. So
It hurt then and it still hurts now.
I imagine it probably does. It probably hurts more. But the thing is that I'm such an attention whore that I can deal with it.
You know what? At least you know that about yourself.
Right.
Which I think is good. Yeah, You're not in denial. Be like, look at me.
That's exactly right. And
I'm that guy. And if you aren't looking at the guy who just caught himself on fire, then there's too much stuff going on.
Right. I'm that guy. And I just care too much about entertaining people and
I love that about you, man.
Well, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I know Jaybird admires it.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Me and we're huge fans. Huge
Well,
fans.
thank
of
you.
it.
You're a hero in this room.
I appreciate that so much, and the role that I've assumed, I take it so seriously, and I'm really not going to let anybody down this weekend.
No, you do take entertaining the people very seriously.
Right.
You are what we need. After this
Yeah.
hurricane and all the drama of this week, you are what we need.
Because after you see Steve-O and what he looks like with dead people's skin on him, you'd be going, you know what, my life's not so bad.
You know what, though, for dead people's skin, I don't think his arm looks bad at all. You wear dead people's skin well.
Thanks, man.
If you see the photo that he had, I don't know if you want to show it on KVJ TV. Can you show that on KVJ TV?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's
do
up
that.
to him.
If you're watching, just kind of a quick warning.
Yeah,
but it's like,
that's what
Yeah.
it.
Can we show that?
Yeah,
you know put that on KVJ TV.
This will be an exclusive look.
yeah. There you go. That's
that is.
yeah. I think I'll pull it back just a little bit, have them zoom in on
It
it.
reminds me of SpaghettiOs. It
Yeah.
looks like very Italian food.
Yeah, that was after I'd been wearing dead skin for about a week.
Can you also put on the video that you were showing me?
Oh, yeah,
with
you bet.
the Oh, you bet.
You bet.
And,
You bet. I'm here to please.
Also, if anybody's come to see me at the Palm Beach Improv before knows that after every show, I still do the meet and greet. I take photos with everybody that wants one. So if you want to get a photo with dead people's skin on me,
yeah.
come on down and hang out after the show.
Will you let people touch it?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt when you rub it?
No, not at all.
Can we touch it right now?
You bet you can.
And you said you're not really feeling any pain, right?
Jaybird, touch it.
What? Let me.
Yeah.
It's got sound.
It's got audio with it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so you're going to watch that. If you're watching KVJ TV, he's showing the video right now. You can see that. And if you're someplace where you can't watch it right now, you can get all this stuff on demand. It'll be up on YouTube, kvjshow.com, also the WRMF app. You can go and see
That's
Steve-O's.
a blister?
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
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 I really did a number on myself.
That's next level blistering.
Melissa's on here from Green Acre. She's got the answer to the Steve-O
Excellent.
trivia question.
Okay, before you give it to us, be honest. Did you Google it?
Melissa?
Did you Google it? I'm not mad at you if you did.
She hung up.
You scared her straight.
Like, I did. I feel bad. I don't know.
She could have just said yes.
Yeah, she are.
Call back.
She was
Call back
ashamed.
and let's give time. I shouldn't have done
We
that.
will.
to her.
That's okay. We'll get
Maybe
it.
it was a bad connection.
Yeah. It might have
You freaked her out.
She hung up.
They know. They know.
been. Brent's on here from Wellington. Hello, Brent.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Good.
All right. You know the Uniballer from Jackass?
Yep, that's good.
Oh, what's going on?
We got phone problems. I don't know.
Seriously, what's going on with our phones?
I don't know. I feel bad. They're both like hanging out there on hold. All right, let's try one more.
I don't know, 3
the
times
people
is-
are calling in. If you guys call back in, the two that got disconnected, we'll hook you up with tickets. So don't sweat it. But you do need to know the name. Let's see if Elena can at least get us the correct answer. Hello, Elena.
Hey, how are you, Kevin?
Good. All right. Looking for the Uniballer from Jackass.
His name is Dave England.
That is correct.
All right.
That is correct.
I almost lost one, but he got lucky.
Yep. And Dave England just got out of the hospital with staph infection.
Ooh.
Was that related to doing?
When I was younger, we had a guy on our block too, and his name was Bobby Bolina, and he only had one ball, so we used to call him Bobby Ballina.
Hey, Tom Green, same thing. I think Dave England lost it in a snowboarding accident. Tom Green had ball cancer.
Yeah.
Tom Green is also a uniballer.
It's like a club.
Right.
You got like a shirt or something you wear
And
with it?
Dave England, by the way, has 4 kids.
Whoa, that thing's still working fine, huh?
I know, yeah.
Dang.
He's got one nut carrying a...
Hey, Elena, we'll hook you up with tickets. You get to go see Steve-O. He's going to be at the Palm Beach Improv tomorrow night and Saturday, okay?
Correct.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to you guys. Thank you. And I have no power, so this is going to be a great relief.
All right.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool. That's
You
good.
deserve
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I wanted to mention real quick because, Steve-O, you've been doing some awesome stuff for hurricane victims. I had seen stuff on your Twitter that you had sent out. And were you in Houston or in Texas?
I was
or
in
where were
San
you?
Antonio.
Okay, San
I went
Antonio.
to, I've been chasing hurricanes around. I went to San Antonio, Texas, right after Hurricane
Harvey.
Harvey, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Houston that got it really bad and all kind of around there on the coast, Beaumont, Corpus Christi. But the people were they were evacuating to San Antonio.
San Antonio, yeah, absolutely.
And I know that I don't know. I just looked into it and I said, you know what? It's a weird time to go to Texas to make money. So I donated everything I made that weekend to.
That's awesome, man. Wow.
Yeah, and I had a pretty strong weekend. I ended up donating like $30,000.
Wow.
Nice. That's
good for you,
awesome.
man. Very good for you. That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Well, come out and help Steve-O make his money back.
Dead people's skin ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no kidding, huh?
I can't
Right.
imagine what your medical bill was.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
I think it's still
Hi.
coming.
It's not even over.
Right.
PalmBeachImprov.com is where you go get tickets. You can call up 561-833-1812. 561-833-1812 is how you get tickets as well. So, love having you in, man.
Hey, thanks, man. I really do. I love being here.
Yeah.
And, I'm such a huge fan of South Florida. My family lives
Yeah,
here.
I know, yeah.
And it's just always cool to come home.
Sister doing all right?
She's great.
Very good? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's super good.
You get together with the family tonight?
My family's coming. Well, yeah, I'll be with my family tonight. My family will be at the show on Friday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I pulled a prank on my dad for the new special where, see, I want to be careful. I always say this. I had dad staying at my house, so I invited my Jackass buddy Chris Pontius over for dinner. I told him after dinner, I need you to go sneak into the bathroom and arouse yourself and put on a condom and complete yourself, right? And then take it off and tie it in a knot and hand it to me in front of my dad. So
I'm just trying to figure out where this is going. Like,
well, I think a lot of people already have, But so I'm setting up cameras, and Chris is in the bathroom, and it seems like it's obvious we're up to something. And so I told my dad, "Oh, Dad, I want to interview you about vegan food." You know, because Dad doesn't like veggie burgers and stuff. And so. And I just can't keep a straight face. I'm saying, Dad,
he just calmly does this.
What do you think about vegan food? I'm just cracking up, but Dad doesn't catch on. And Dad says, "Well, what I don't like about it is it's not real." And then Pontius walks out. He says, "I have something that's real." And so the thing was, I wanted to get Dad's reaction. Dad's notoriously homophobic, and I wanted to get his reaction when I put the condom in my mouth and swallowed it. Right? Where's the next?
See, that's not where I saw that one going.
That is an M. Night Shyamalan ending right
That's
there.
not, not where I saw that going.
The look on my dad. Dad,
Yeah.
I had lunch with Dad yesterday, and I told him, I said,
Why?
I
I don't know why your dad would eat with you again.
I said to Dad, he asked about it, and I said, you know, every person who has seen that footage,
Yeah.
it'll be in my new comedy special, but everyone I've showed it to, they love it so much. And so because my dad, if it wasn't for you, it might have been considered too much. But you're such a star in that video. And you know, and Dad's like, well, why is this the right thing to do? I said, Dad, I'm not doing this to hurt you. He said, you're not going to hurt me. You're going to piss me off.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
This is just one of the many, many things that I've been up to lately.
That's beautiful. I love that.
I'm always amazed every time you come in, man. I
thanks,
never
man.
think you're going to
Never disappoint.
take it to a different level.
I was trying to figure out the ending of that story before
No.
we tell you. I did not
Not
see
where
that.
I was going to go with that either. Not where I was going with that.
Right, but Dad didn't get really upset until the next day. It came out in less than 24 hours. And I pull it out of the toilet, I go running upstairs, I say, Dad, check out, this has got to be record time. And Dad's face said it all. And then he just bowed, he put his head down and he said, when you're finished playing.
You don't play like most kids, though.
Then we can talk.
I love it.
It was all brown.
Oh, man, oh, man. Steve-O, baby.
All right.
All right, Jaybird, wrap up today's show, if you would, with a lovely thought for us, my friend.
We accept the love we think we deserve.
Very nice. Yeah, bam. There
That's
you
a
go.
good one.
All right, check out Steve-O again, Palm Beach Improv, Friday, Saturday, palmbeachimprov.com.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.